videos.
Are we up? Are we going? Are we good to go?
The date, the 22nd of Jolaris. We're on a mission
it's
from
the 23rd.
Hey, are you starting?
That would be the day we arrive, right?
Yeah. Ben, question: Are you making us do that like diary shit? Like, do I have to start the Edgelord diaries?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that at the end of the session. I have a few updates for all of you. Okay.
Okay, hold it.
So. God damn it. As soon as I'm saying so, I see Victor get up out of his chair.
You said, so what?
I agree.
Alright. So, when we last left off, you guys made your way through the city of Fenla'or. You went to the Star Metal Smithy. You went to a magic item shop. Met some shopkeepers. Specifically, you met a patron at the bar you were staying at. The Tipsy Cat, and her name was Alice. You guys also inspected a hall of adventurers or heroes, depending on how you look at it, showing a bunch of artifacts from people's travels. And specifically, Jungrak took a job from Thakar, someone within the Fenla's Watch, to go and check on an area north of the city known as the Temple of Umberlee. There have been reports of dangerous storms that have been delaying travel to the city from the north. And just, it's been a nuisance, and they feel like something supernatural or magical is going on there. Unbeknownst to most of the party, Freyla and Mason went to a alchemy shop. Where is my little thing? They went to a place called Bubbling Cauldrons and Brim Vials, and there they stole 2 healing potions from the shopkeeper, from the female half-orc, and bought a singular potion, right? That was the ratio? 1 to 2?
Yeah, I think it was 3 total.
Yeah, it was 3 total.
And we bought 1 for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's stealing.
And so the other shops that you guys went to were the Star Metal Smithy and the Dragon's Ire. My voice cut out for the ire part, but that was the magic shop. And that's about it. We finished up with the group. Correct this for me, Jose. Did Killian go and buy, like, what are they called? Ponchos for everybody?
I did go buy ponchos, but I don't think I just bought one. Did I buy one for everyone?
I think
You guys all bought ponchos for yourselves, and I bought a cloak for myself, because I do remember that conversation being a conversation we had.
And I think I said I didn't need one because of my cloak.
Okay, so did you guys specifically buy the ones that were made of a slightly hardier, like, rain repellent material?
I did.
Did you, Killian?
I don't. This is what we get for 2 weeks.
I mean, I bought a poncho. I don't know if that was the one you described.
Pretty sure the poncho was the one that was weather retardant.
Yeah. Okay, so who bought ponchos? Just to clarify, you should have it in your inventory.
I put it in my other possessions.
If you didn't, then I'm
There's
going
an
to
actual
assume that
item.
you didn't buy it. And if you did buy it, then you can go and check the episode as we
You
go
see,
on.
I don't have it.
I bought it.
Did
but
I
don't
not
know
buy
how to
it?
add that.
I don't think it's like an
go to
actual
your
item.
equipment.
I just put it in other possessions.
Miss Peng,
Mhm.
go to your
I don't see it
equipment.
in other
Go to
possessions.
other possessions. It's all
Okay.
the way at the bottom, and you can type stuff in there.
Key.
Anything
I-
that you buy that doesn't have an official item, like potions of healing, swords, all that kind of stuff is going to be an official equipment. But if like you get like a poncho or something, that's not going to be officially in there, so you can put it into your little
Hey
thing.
Ben,
Yes.
how strict are you with being encumbered?
Encumbered? This time, since you guys decided to be not strong characters, I will be.
All right.
You're already encumbered.
I'm about to be.
How much stuff are you carrying?
It's the ration.
This time, a bag of holding will probably come in handy.
it's
I would
crazy-
argue that it
crazy
came in
to see
handy
that.
last campaign as well, but
All right.
I didn't add it. So I just added. Did I subtract the gold? Like,
Okay? When it comes to subtracting gold, I'm sure you guys subtracted the gold. So then it must have been Kunal, Killian, Rubyx. Did you get one?
Yes.
Rubyx and Mason. You guys got specifically a special type of poncho that the shop sold in the northeast district, I believe it was. I'll put us into Fenla'or very shortly. But you went to the higher end, richer residential district and bought ponchos that are specifically water retardant. Okay.
Fucking cat.
Yeah, it is the northeast district. All right. As you guys begin to gather in the inn for the night, Killian, Kunal, and Rubyx and Jungrak returning from the northeast quadrant of the city, and Mason and Freyla coming from the southwest quadrant of the city, which is the market district. You guys return to the Tipsy Cat, where Alice is attending to a couple patrons at the bar. You may begin.
I forgot how much money they gave me.
I gave you 25.
am I near Freyla?
You guys are all have all at this point converged back at the inn. I'm not saying you're walking in. You guys have returned from your tasks. You have a table at the tavern / bar, and you're kind of just chilling.
Hey Freyla,
Yes.
was there any money left over from our transaction?
There was. Give me a moment. I'll divide that up right now. And okay, how much gold did everyone give me? This has been 2 weeks.
I gave you 25 gold.
It was 25, 25, and 50, right?
I
Yes.
gave you 25 as well. Yeah.
So who gave 50?
I think
I think
it
it
was.
was Rubyx.
That was me.
So he gave the most amount of gold.
Okay, and I spent 50 for a potion, right?
Yep. So each potion cost 50. So
Okay.
theoretically, you should have spent 150 gold. Although both you and Mason know that you did not.
Okay. Hold on.
Was there any gold left over?
Yes. Just a moment. And you get. Okay, I'm gonna give both Jungrak and Killian 15 gold,
Okay.
and then Rubyx will get 40 gold back.
Okay. Well, you guys now, I would invite you to discuss your plan of method of travel, plans for tomorrow, and discuss maybe what you all bought.
All right, I'll start planning in a sec. Killian's gonna walk over to the bar and order a drink.
Oh, hey, what do you have? We have a bit more stock today. More
Oh,
than
we're
just
at the Tipsy
Dwarven
Cat. Ah, I was expecting the annoying guy. Yeah, you know that strong stuff you gave me a whole bottle of?
The tequila?
Yeah, do you have something stronger than that?
Stronger than that. We got this shipment from Zagia. It's called, the toxic stuff. It's like this
What?
green vial, and she pulls out this vial of green bubbling liquid. It's about the same size as the tequila bottle.
I assume I recognize it.
Yeah, you recognize it.
I swipe it.
Okay, that'll be 2 gold if you don't mind.
For a glass or the bottle?
The whole bottle. I assume you want the whole bottle. You did grab it. And you bought a
Yeah,
bottle
I'm-
last time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Actually, no, a glass. I still have the rest of my tequila.
Okay. Then a glass will just be a silver piece.
Sure.
And she pours you gives you like a little like small like rimmed glass and takes the silver piece. If your friends want anything, just wave me down, I'll come over.
Yeah, they'll wave.
Okay. Then she goes back to talking with the other patrons.
So, what exactly? I'm just like whisking like the drink in my hand. I was like, what exactly are we getting ourselves into tomorrow?
Oh shit.
That's just an interesting question. Were there any details about this quest of ours?
You want me to like roll for history or something?
No. I assume that at least one of you remembers the details of the quest, because I did just
I'm
say
gonna
it.
just look to Jungrak because he's the one who told us about it.
I know it's stormy and people have been disappearing.
People have not been disappearing, it's just been causing...
That was the kobold. You know what? I'm just gonna keep drinking.
So are we ready to start strategizing?
I believe so. Did we agree we're going by nighttime?
Yes, I believe the general consensus was to leave during the nighttime.
So right now,
How
So-
long is the travel again?
It's about a day's walk.
Oh. So we'd get there by nighttime again, right? Like, that's how it would
Probably.
work.
Yes.
Wait, did you say us walking would be a day, or it's a day's travel?
To get to the Temple of Umberlee from Fenla'or, it would take a day.
But
So,
like,
you would arrive
is-
at nightfall.
if we walked.
If you walked, yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
If you'd like, I can put it up. I actually put it on the map, so I'll put you back in the big map.
Mm-hmm.
And it's right here. You have to zoom in a bit, but it's right above Fenla'or.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And there's the Temple of Umberlee right there. Right.
Yeah, it's about a day's walk.
Depending on how bad the storm is, I would suggest that we stick close together so as to not get ourselves separated
Right.
and stay within communication.
Well, I would assume that we would all be traveling together, unless I think it would be wise to split up. And he'll look over at Freyla and everyone, pretty much.
I believe we're traveling together.
Say a few
Right.
numbers.
So, I assume you've done all of the preparations you need. You bought some potions, dispersed them. I believe some of you bought ponchos.
correct.
How are we queuing up potions? Alright, who's staying in range distance to fight?
I will raise my paw.
Would that be 3 of us? Or 4? How does Rubyx fight?
From a distance, if possible.
Hmm. And then just you two would be close up.
Seems like it.
Mason, are you going to clarify where you stand in the combat position?
Oh, just kind of depends on where I feel like standing, but usually I stay decently far away so I can use my bow.
It's just farther than you were to the water elemental.
I wanted to just glare at him.
I'll continue drinking. Am I out?
How fast have you been drinking? Because it's obviously a strong liquor, and it's like filled up to this much, like about 2 inches, I'd say.
Well, I have my water skin full of the toxic stuff, so I'm gonna like pour my own drink.
Okay. Yeah, you finish that, which is basically like 2 shots worth of liquor, and you begin pouring some more. At this point, your water skin will be like half empty, because you've been kind of sipping on it throughout too, since you got it.
Sad. And I don't suppose anyone else wants some.
Generally, you drink after the job is done.
Yeah, well, that ain't me.
Alice will approach
I
the
know.
table, and she'll be like, "Hello, everyone. Are you guys staying in the same rooms again? I've had them made up,
Yes.
so
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
you can pay in the morning, or if you're doing stuff for a couple days, you can just pay when you leave. I'll keep track of how many nights you stay if you'd like. Does anybody want anything to drink, anything to eat?"
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
When you say a day's travel, because I assume it's almost nighttime now, if we left at dawn, would we arrive on the dawn of the next day, or would we arrive at night the next day?
Sorry, 12 hours. It'd be like around 12 hours of travel.
Okay, so then we should. Take
Oh, okay. So it's not full 24 hours.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I've been like trying
Yeah,
to.
then we
You would have to
leave in
travel
straight.
during the daylight hours. That's
Right.
from now on. That's what I'll mean by a day's travel. If I say more than 1 day, then you can assume it's like several sets of 24 hours. But I guess what I mean by a day's travel is like you travel during the daytime hours.
Gotcha. All right. Well, then yeah, we should. If you wish to arrive at the church by night, we should probably leave early in the morning.
Sounds good. In terms of the potions, I think definitely at least one of you two that'll be at the front should hold on to one.
Give it to Killian.
Alright, I'll hand Killian a potion.
How heavy is a potion?
I don't know. Add it to your inventory. Let's see if you're encumbered.
What level potion is it?
It should be one that's like it's just black
1d4
text.
plus 4.
It should be black text.
Minor.
I think it's
Alright.
2d4.
Or like a lesser, or like a minor potion.
It's called just a
Okay.
potion of healing.
I am at capacity.
So
You're
does that
at-
mean you're encumbered? Or you're at?
No,
Need any help
it
carrying
still says
stuff?
unencumbered. It
Okay.
still says unencumbered.
Okay. You still have 2 more potions to divvy up, you guys.
And then I think somebody in the back line should definitely hold on to one.
That
Well, I want
should be
one. I went
good.
through all the trouble of acquiring.
Alright, I'll hand her one.
I actually
Laughs in meta knowledge of knowing she's the weakest person in the group.
actually I have this thing.
Jungrak's gonna tilt his head to the side, wondering what you mean by the trouble of acquiring them.
I mean, that's a pretty blanket statement. They could be have just gone to go get it.
I know. I'm not acting on it, am I?
I'm just being fair to them.
Oh no, yeah.
I'm not trying to stop you from doing your thing.
Listen, there's a time and a place for that, and this is not the time. Not yet.
Alright. So is
Um,
there any other preparations you guys would like to do?
I actually have I walk over to Mason, who I just insulted, and I'm like, could you make any use of like these? And I pull out I have darts for whatever reason.
What kind of weapon are they? Are they simple?
Finesse
I believe darts are simple weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
says.
Both of you could make use of them. It's a dex-based weapon.
Well, you see, they're pretty heavy.
Well, how many of them are?
I have
Give them
10, and each one is 2.5 pounds.
Oh my god.
Really?
For a dart?
Yeah.
So,
What's darts made out of?
I'm sorry.
They must be like darts that are the size of like when you hold them in
They're
your
like lawn.
hand, you can
they're
get them.
They're like
through.
lawn darts. They're like lawn darts.
Yeah.
So, what I'm getting at, Mason, is you could probably make use of these as much as I can. So I offer her half of them. If you'd
I'll
like.
take them.
All right. So I'm removing 5.
So add
Alrighty.
5 darts to your inventory, Ms. Ping.
I guess I'll hold on to the last potion then.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I will make notes. Actually, I don't need to make note. You guys should put it in your inventory. Did you put it in your equipment, Miss Peng? Potion of healing?
I'm doing it.
Okay. Well, Killian, you finish your drink, feeling nice and buzzed. The rest of you guys, after divvying up the potions, gathering your different potions, and maybe cleaning your weapons, depending on how meticulous you are about that particular activity, you guys head off to your separate rooms. Is it the same sleeping arrangements? Mason and Freyla, Rubyx, Kunal, and Killian and Jungrak?
Yeah.
Unless somebody wants to offer a proposal, yeah.
Okay. You guys head off to your rooms. You take a long rest, although that shouldn't matter for anybody, I don't think.
I'm
many
actually
darts
gonna
did you give
change
me?
out my spells.
You're gonna change out your spells, okay. You can also change infusions if you
How
want.
What was that?
Sorry, Miss Peng?
How many darts did he give me?
He gave you
5.
5.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know why I answered. He could have answered. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys sleep through the night. No dreams coming to you. And you wake up the next day refreshed, ready to set out on your journey to the Temple of Umberlee, the goddess of the depths. Which, by the way, I removed the Pantheon from here because I had to make some updates, and I don't know if I'm done making updates, so I'm going to leave it off until then. But Umberlee is the goddess of the depths, of loneliness,
Well,
and she is a neutral, true neutral god.
I suggest we
Just like Tarsus.
Yeah, no, sorry, buddy.
I I suggest that once we get closer to the place, we begin to proceed with caution, maybe stealth towards it, you know?
You
I
guys,
don't
you
know
guys
how
gotta
stealth
answer
would
him.
actually.
I
Yeah,
agree,
I don't know how
even though I didn't
stealth
hear
actually
anything.
works,
I was like,
but
If you really think it's necessary, then sure.
I mean, you
What
guys don't have to sneak, but I'm not in the mood for getting caught, so
in a
Well-
storm, I'm very concerned how you would think we'd get caught in a storm.
I don't know. I mean, how do I not meta say we're only level 2?
You don't?
I think what you're
Yeah,
getting at is
like
we're all very
we baby.
new to working with each other,
Ah,
so perhaps we should be careful.
okay.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, you guys gather your belongings. Those of you who bought them donning cloaks and or ponchos, and you head off past the let me move you back to Fenla'or to give you some context.
My poncho.
You guys exit out the gate right there, the northwest gate, taking a bit of a awkward route up towards I'm gonna put you back. Oh no, I put you in the lawn for putting you
Wait,
back.
okay.
Ew.
My stream, or can I close the Discord one?
What do you mean?
Can I close my Discord stream, or
You're streaming?
Oh, is Rachel looking at it?
Oh, Rachel, are you have it open this time, right?
I can't on this.
Okay, then if you could stream it.
Yeah, that's fine. No, just it didn't show that anybody was watching, but like I had to open up a different menu for that.
So initially, as you guys are making your journey upwards, the road travels almost directly next to the river. The river coming from the north, but eventually it splits off. And in this time, I am going to do these kind of things every once in a while until I guess you guys get more comfortable with your characters. But as you guys are traveling, in real scenarios, you guys wouldn't just be like silently moving. So I would encourage you guys to talk about your travels thus far and your feelings about the group, maybe, in character.
What are
Freyla's
those?
traveling silently.
Well, the more social characters maybe who might want to talk about the travels thus far.
Like anything about the travels?
Well, yeah, you guys have been to Zagia.
Yeah,
You guys went to the
talking about-
library last session. Mason got knocked unconscious and grabbed by a water elemental.
That was funny.
I mean, the only
Mason's
reference
so
to that has
right.
been a bit of a glare. So, I'm just encouraging you guys to maybe discuss character stuff on the way.
While I would indulge you, I don't think Killian would.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So
What type of terrain are we walking in?
It's like I think plain, like a plains biome. So if that is a favored terrain of yours,
Gotta check. I think it was, but. Oh,
Jungrak's gonna come up to Mason.
That's grasslands. That's mine.
grasslands. That's
So,
the same thing.
Okay.
We should
Yeah.
probably take steps to prevent situations like what happened on the boat ride from happening in the future. What kind of
What do you want me to do?
what kind of a fighter are you? I genuinely don't know, so I'm
not a
asking in
fighter,
character.
I'm a lover.
Right. But say you had to fight someone. Would you fight them up close and personal, or would you shoot them from afar?
Well, shoot, after what happened last time, I don't think I'd do it up close personal. But honestly, my first fight was also not very close, and I still got knocked out. So I don't really know how this helps me in any way.
All right,
A
Jungrak's
bit of meta knowledge for you, Miss Peng. The subclass that you were going to choose in one level is a skirmisher who gets up close and personal.
Oh, lit.
So keep that in mind,
Right.
maybe.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're looking for this, but perhaps I could train you to be a better up close and personal fighter.
Oh, you'd be like a mentor? Man, I've never had a mentor before. Unless you're counting Rubyx, but I don't really think he's really taught me anything except how to be, like, good. But I think it's kind of working. I'm friendly enough.
Do I hear this conversation?
Yeah, you guys are all traveling in one big group.
I walk up to Mason. I'm just like, you could just carry one of these, and I'm like, gonna like extendo the staff.
You see as a kind of like metal-esque staff goes like and expands outward.
I want to, like, inspect it a little bit, just look at it and go, man, that's nice. Is that like a walking stick? Do you need that for something?
No, I hit people with this really hard. Your friend Rubyx, well, I guess our friend at this point, helped me make it. Maybe he could help you make something. I don't know. He's old, seemingly senile sometimes, but he's good at what he does.
In any case,
yes, my services are open to all.
That's it right in front of him.
Whatever.
well, in any case, I just don't want a repeat of what happened on that boat, to where you essentially get knocked down and out and dragged away by the enemy. We're not always going to be there to save you.
Yes, that was
look
a-
at that, he cares. Hey, Ruby, do you think it's okay if I let him be my mentor for a little bit? I mean, you'll always be like my favorite mentor, but like, don't tell him that.
I appreciate you coming up to ask me, but this is
Oh, no,
all
I'm yelling
you.
this across the room.
Slow blink.
Okay.
You guys are on a road right now, so you are just like you guys are not like
Shouting into the world.
you guys aren't holding hands, but you guys are. All of you can hear every conversation that's happening here. There's no like, unless you're decidedly whispering.
I don't know,
Nah,
Jungrak.
Mason's really
Well-
quiet.
All I
Um,
ask is that you be careful.
Alright, Ruben said it's fine. I got me a new mentor.
Could I
I look out over at Jungrak and I'm like, she will be all right, right?
I won't do anything that would put her life in jeopardy.
That's reassuring.
I think you picked her, not him, not me.
All right, and
I
I
don't much like that one. Staring at Killian.
Don't worry. You'll warm up to him eventually. And I'll pat him on the back. I'll just, like, smack him on the back really hard.
Willie?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty not strong. Does that like make me fall over?
No, I mean you kind of like you do like a little stumble as you're walking, but it doesn't like knock you over here. He's not attempting to hurt you or harm you or knock you down.
You know,
yeah, this ain't like
This-
an anime
you
where
may
like one
you
clap.
may not like the sound of this, Mason, but I think Jungrak and I have very distinct styles, and I feel as though the way I navigate the battlefield might be a little more similar to what would fit you. I'm not saying, I mean, Jungrak is probably a better teacher and all that, but I don't know. I feel like my style fits her more. I don't know. What do you think, Jungrak?
Oh, you can have two dads.
Aww. Or three.
I want off.
What? 3?
You know, I some
Alright.
ignoring what Ben said.
Jungrak will think about it for a minute. He has a fair point. He likes to fight light on his feet, and I like to plant my feet and smack what's in front of me. So it's
And
your
I'm-
call, really.
I mean, I think she could benefit from both of us. You've probably got more experience training people than I do.
You'd be right.
So I'd say maybe listen to him, and I'll just like be there, you know.
How about this? I'll teach you the way I would teach any other soldier. And for the parts that don't make sense, Killian can fill in the gaps.
That's a
Mason's just
risk,
like being,
but I'm.
gonna be a soldier.
Do you say that, or are you thinking that?
No, I'm saying that.
No. You will not be a soldier. You will be trained like one. If you wish. And then Jungrak will say, however, if I'm impressed with you and you wish to be a soldier, that is a possibility.
I'll go over to Mason and be like, "You'll warm up to him eventually."
Alright. Yeah. You guys continue your travels, making good pace actually. Kunal seems to be taking lead in this moment and getting you guys through the grasslands relatively quickly. In fact, judging by the distance you've traveled, those of you who've traveled these roads before, being Freyla and Jungrak, you guys do notice that you're making better time than you normally do based on Kunal's suggestions and excitement for journeying along. That's just a little flavor for your favorite terrain. But you don't see too many animals. It seems that... And once you guys start getting close, you see this rifling storm cloud expanding, like, up across the horizon and then slowly petering up and across until it's very dark out. Rubyx. You see, right before you guys get to, like, the stormy area, almost like a heat mirage off on the horizon, you see a familiar dark cloak. Those of you who are traveling forward and might see something don't see anything at all. You blink for a second, Rubyx,
yeah,
and it disappears.
Yeah, I like turn my head and I stare into the direction that the figure used to be, and I stay there for a while.
Do you stop moving, or do you just stare in that direction?
I just stare.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like tense up a little bit, but and like maybe like furrow my brows, and yeah.
Mason, as someone who's been traveling with Rubyx for a certain period of time, you do notice a little bit of, like, you've started noticing it more now, but he has a bit of a change in behavior, and it's minute, but you notice that he's a little shaken up, and then he gets over it after a few moments. All right.
Okay.
So.
Do I notice him do this?
I'd say that unless you're specifically watching Rubyx in these instances, it's subtle enough that he kind of just, like, it's not particularly noticeable. It's not like a, what do you call it,
like super explicit thing?
Yeah, it's not a super explicit reaction to this.
Okay.
But once you guys begin getting there, like, you hear, like, the rumbling of thunder. You see lightning striking off in the distance. The rain starts relatively light, but picks up almost immediately. Yeah, you guys put on your ponchos. And those of you who have the ponchos, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw with advantage. Everyone else just take it normally.
You had me scared there for a second.
Constitution saving throw. I'm not good at those.
Is that a 1? Does my cloak give me advantage?
Man, I really...
Does your cloak give you advantage? Unfortunately not. It's a nice cloak. It protects from the heat and the storm, but this is a unnatural storm.
Hey, do I get Garrett's +5?
Unfortunately not. He's a little far away.
With us.
So
But Garrett is always in our hearts, so does that.
So I know Freyla failed. Jungrak, what'd you get?
It said saving throw, correct?
Yes, saving throw.
It's a 22.
22. Killian?
17.
17. Kunal?
18.
18. Okay.
Alright, well, it's been
Mason?
17 as well.
Also 18.
18.
This really big pencil I found.
And Rubyx?
Oh, I thought it was going to be one of those fat ones.
17 as
One's
well?
like this fat around.
Yes.
like the
Alright,
kindergarten
so
game.
everybody,
Yeah,
you
I
guys brace yourselves against the storm. Jungrak and Killian, not Jungrak and Killian, Jungrak and Kunal kind of taking up the lead. Jungrak bracing himself against the storm, the ponchos slicking off the rain for most of you. But Freyla just kind of gets caught off guard by the storm, and there's like a huge gust, and it blows like the hood off and just whoosh, just soaks you. You take 2, what is it called in this game? Ice? Freezing? Frost? What kind of
Cold.
damage is it?
Cold
Cold damage. Yeah, you take 2 cold damage.
You really? It's really raining and she took damage?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a superstorm.
But you guys
I
eventually...
don't remember if I specified to you this in character, but I'm pretty sure I was told that the storm is magical, which is why we're investigating it.
Yeah, it seems to stay in place, and it's
It's centered over the church and spreading around it, so we believe it's magical.
So,
Right.
Jungrak, that kind of orc, who's poo poo pee pee haha.
Alright, that comment is literally Marcelo.
Oh my god. Dude.
Okay, but you guys begin getting closer to the Temple of Umberlee. You see that it's this kind of simple temple. It's more dilapidated now as it's been out of use for some time. It's just a regular stone temple. It's kind of squarish, but it's rather large, and it's got like some like vines and stuff growing on it now, but they seem to be blown off, and they're down to like their little itty tiny portions of growth. And you see like the vines are kind of scattered on the ground. And you see the storm is almost like at its darkest just above the temple. Are you guys approaching the temple?
Should we
I'm gonna
send
look to
someone
Killian.
investigate?
Remember,
If you wanted to be stealthy, I suggest you do whatever you think you need to.
what do we see?
The wind is getting strong here. You guys are kind of like having to like shield your eyes, hold up your arms to get like closer. And the wind is only getting stronger. You don't go ahead and make a perception check for what you see through the storm. And since you are a human, you will have to make it with disadvantage, as you are in low light conditions.
What if I put on my goggles?
I mean, you could put on your goggles. Did you leave that infusion?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I put on my goggles.
Yeah, it's looking dark out. You put on your goggles.
I was about to wonder, like, why are you wearing the goggles, dude?
I mean, they're on my head. Like, I put them on when I feel is necessary.
Yeah, but I was saying, like, if you had not done it, my character would have been like, bro.
Man, you really just aren't using the night vision goggles.
22.
22. You look around. A cursory glance doesn't reveal any sort of hostiles. In fact, there's no creatures around that you see. The entrance looks open, but there are no doors, so it's not exactly open, rather that there is just an entrance that has no obstructions.
So it just looks like there's one entrance?
Yeah, there's one entrance into the temple.
Well, there goes the stealthy approach. It seems there's only one way in.
Yes, it is.
Are you guys ready?
Just, I think, a regular old temple from what seems to be. I don't know exactly where this storm is coming from. Hopefully.
If I had to guess, I'd say either it's a ritual of some kind causing it, or Umberlee, the temple this is dedicated to, is probably upset with something about it.
Yeah, Freyla with a bit of impatience and shivering is going to say, let's just get the hell inside and figure this out later.
Yeah, for our case, I hope it's the latter, because we really need to get inside.
But yeah, you guys actually arrive relatively quickly. You arrive around like mid-afternoon, but because it is so dark out, it doesn't really matter that the sun's still out.
All right, well then, in we go.
All right, as you guys approach the entrance to the temple, I would like you guys to make strength saving throws as the storm picks up right near the entrance and it blows.
Strength?
A strength.
Oh, is that
saving
another
throw.
one?
Is that another one? Oh no.
No, it's a three.
No!
Three with a
We
minus
lost
one.
somebody.
Two.
We lost Nick.
Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of, like, lagging earlier, but seems to be fine.
Hey,
Oh,
we
wait,
didn't lose
Connected
internet.
for that one, can I reroll?
What'd you
Do
say?
we not have...
Since battle disconnected for that one, can I reroll?
Unfortunately not.
He wasn't here to see it.
Do we
Killian,
not have vision?
what was your strength saving?
Why are you starting with me? That's a,
Just
a
a
9.
boy.
That's a 9. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Jungrak.
hey Ben, am I able to assist anyone at all?
As you're sitting near the front of the group, yeah, you could. Because you and Kunal are sitting at the front, and you feel like the wave of like
We're
the push of the wind,
All right.
You can brace side say.
All right.
Feel
Well,
it in my fur.
I'm pretty sure I passed this. It's hold on, let me double check. 15 plus 5, 20.
Yeah, 20. Okay.
All right.
So you
I'm
can
gonna
assist
turn
one
around
person.
and grab whoever's directly behind me. So would Freyla be directly behind me, or would Killian be directly behind me?
It's kind of up to you. What's the marching order? So Kunal and Jungrak have been at the front this whole journey.
I'd probably say Killian would make more sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Killian, Killian begins to slip and start to fall back. I will say that because of your help, you take no damage. You start to it knocks you off your feet. You begin to fall, and then Jungrak kind of just grabs you by the scruff of your poncho and just kind of holds you back up and puts his arm on your back, and you continue to walk forward. Kunal, what'd you roll?
16.
16. Mason.
Same.
16. And Rubyx.
7.
7. Okay. Freyla and...
Yeah, I got a 2 total.
You got a 2 total. Rubyx, let me double check my notes for this real quick, actually.
Oh, man.
Rubyx, you get blown off your feet, and you fly a whole 10 feet back, and then you begin to catch yourself on the grass, and you kind of grab yourself. You get up. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yikes.
Freyla, you also
10 feet.
take. You were thrown back 10 feet, and Freyla, you take about 4 points of bludgeoning damage as well. But you guys managed to get yourselves back up, and with help, with newfound help from your friends who are now in front of you and blocking it, you managed to get through the entrance of the temple, past the shambling and shaking winds, into just barely in the threshold of the temple. You're not far enough in that anything has gone on yet, but you guys are within just barely the temple. Also, I'm going to clarify this right now. I'm going to only put the 2 people who are in the front of the group on the page.
All right.
Oh, gosh.
Well, I'd be in the front.
Oh no, you're doing Fogs of War?
I'll be in the front.
Okay, you 2 are in the front? Okay, are you guys continuing down the passageway?
Yeah, I think we have low visibility here.
Yeah, sure. Would lighting a torch do anything for us?
All of you guys have dark vision, so no.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Cool.
Okay, well, as you walk in, I would like Kunal and Jungrak to make dex saving throws. As you guys step down, you hear it, and darts begin flying out of the wall.
All right, well, that's a natural 20.
Okay.
I only got a 10.
Hey.
You got a 10? Okay.
Yeah.
Jungrak grabs you, Kunal, and you guys get thrown to the floor by Jungrak, and the arrows continue to fly by until they stop after a few moments.
They hit Freyla on the way out.
No.
But yeah, the rest of you guys see, generally where Jungrak stepped, you see that there was a sort of pressure plate. You don't know if it'll activate again once you continue down.
We need to be more careful and avoid that pressure plate. I'll point to the one that we literally just stepped on.
What's going on up there?
Do you think there's more?
This place is trapped. And if there's one, there's going to be more. We need to be on guard.
Kind of traps.
Dang it.
The kind that maim and kill you.
Can we double back to the entrance? We need a rest.
All right.
Like, I'm pretty sure, wait.
Maybe we should warm up and catch our breath from the storm.
Like-
Traveling all day.
All right, yeah, you
Yeah,
guys head back to the
Fires.
entrance where you're shielded from the temple's what do you call it? Shielded by the temple from the what do you call it? The general storm, and you're taking a short rest, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
just to recover some hit points.
Sure, you got it. You
How
guys
does that
sit
work?
there.
Roll your die.
Yeah, you can roll up to 2 hit die. So yours would be D10. So you can roll 2 if you'd like. Everyone else.
James, food is done.
So
What the?
Kunal, Freyla, and Jungrak, you guys get D10s as your hit die, and the rest of you get D8s.
Are you kidding me? I rolled it.
Unlucky. Did you roll? Yeah, I was gonna say you might as well.
Did you roll snake eyes?
I rolled a 1.
All right, you gain 1 hit point.
Boy.
Can I give him my hit die?
I will really quickly check the rules on short
Can I give him a
rest.
D? Can I give him my D10?
And I rolled a 3.
You also add your con modifier.
Oh, that's right.
So add double since you rolled 2.
Oh, wait, hold on a minute.
Yeah, you add your con modifier to both rolls.
Okay, so that was a 4 for the first one.
Yeah. So
I'll
with
take
that
it.
knowledge, you
I
don't
won't
need-
roll the second one. I won't roll the
Okay.
second one.
Yeah, with that knowledge, is anybody else rolling hit die? I think the only people who took damage were Freyla and Rubyx, though. So
Yeah, do I roll a D8? I think that's my hit point die.
yeah, you roll a d8 and you add your con, and if your con is just neutral, then you don't add a con.
Alright, well, I regained all my hit points. Nice.
Epic.
I
Alright.
I was, like,
texted
sitting
you
in the
something, Miss
corner.
Pang.
Tilted out of her mind.
I texted you something, Miss Pang.
Tilted out of her mind.
The secrets to life.
Oh. That's
Freyla's,
good to know.
Freyla's sitting in the corner, and I'm tilted.
So, is anyone good at seeing if there's any other things that are trying to kill us?
Oh, me! I think I can do that.
We normally call that being observant.
Yeah, well,
Is anybody trying
I'm
to?
good at disarming booby traps.
I have an idea.
Alright, then you need to stay behind us in case we find any more traps.
Well, she probably should stay in front if she's trying to find and disarm traps.
Mm-hmm.
So are you taking up the charge, Miss Mason?
Shouldn't I be in front?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Are you taking up the front?
Well, it's ultimately up to you. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an investigation check, looking for
I
traps.
front so that I can, find them and disarm them.
Both of us
I-
are just her.
Do what?
I will also be in the front since I have, or
Alright, so then
Okay, the
It's
two
you
of you.
two.
One of you guys can make
You
an
two
investigation
people.
roll, or both of you can. Either
Can
one
I-
with
can
advantage
you-
or both of you can.
can I touch around with Mage Hand?
Sure. You can use Mage Hand
Yeah.
to look around.
alright.
Okay.
The two of them are in the front now,
Yeah.
right?
So each of you just make an investigation roll as you're helping each other.
Stand closely behind one of them in case I need to yank one.
That's
Yep.
not very good.
3. Okay. Rubyx.
Got
Alright.
3.
I got a 19.
19. You find a couple sets of the pressure plate traps that Jungrak first encountered, Jungrak and Kunal. You begin to look around and poke around to find an area at which that you think the traps originate from, and you point it out to Mason.
Mason,
oh,
it
my
seems
turn to
like
do
the
things.
traps are connected to this pressure plate or the
That one?
trigger.
Right? Are you trying to
Okay.
disarm it, Miss Pang? Or Mason?
Yeah.
Alright, please make a Thieves' Tools check. That should just be add your proficiency and add your dex to the roll. So it should be +6 at this point.
Okay.
I have thieves' tools.
Uh-oh. That's an 8.
Can I help her?
Don't
Yeah,
you add
do you
proficiency
actually
to
own
your
Thieves' Tools, or are you just proficient in them?
I own thieves' tools,
Okay. Yeah, you can give the help action.
and I'm proficient actually.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll again, Mason, as he's helping. Because two of you can't physically be there, but he can give you the help action.
And also add your proficiency modifier to the roll. Or your proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Um,
It should be +6 total, because I think you're...
20.
20. You begin to do something, and you hear a click, and you hear a second click, and you're like, oh, I've got this. You're like, I think that's fine. And then Rubyx, like, says, like, oh, I think there might be one more, like, little groove to get into. And you're like, oh, I'll check. And he saves you from removing the tools too quickly and maybe triggering the trap once more. And you hear a click. There's almost like this, like, whirring noise, and you believe that the trap is disarmed. You go and kind of push at a pressure plate. Nothing happens.
All right, gesture to the others, and then move forward, I guess.
All right. So, you guys move into another room, which
Can I put myself down now?
Yeah, you guys can put yourselves down now. I will put Mason down. Oh, I can't do that on this screen. I can do it on this screen, though. All right, Mason is down.
Thank you.
So, you guys enter this room. Once all of you get inside,
Oh yeah, I should probably.
there's almost like this sensor that detects that like everybody is moved into the room, and there's this as the entrance in front of you and the entrance behind you begins to closes rapidly. The fountain in the center of the room. Well, let me describe the room really quickly. The room is pretty barren except for a large fountain that stands in the center. This room is not to scale, by the way. It's a little bit bigger than this.
Okay.
I just wanted to give you guys like a dungeon crawl to go through, so that you could actually see it. But it's relatively plain except for the large kind of elaborate fountain in the center that has a what appears to be like a little statuette of a woman holding her hands out and water spilling out of them. On either side there is almost like this mirrored mural. They depict a dark-skinned woman with shimmering deep black hair and a purple dress, and her eyes are closed, and she is surrounded by swirling foamy waves with storm clouds overhead, and she wears an amulet depicting dark-colored waves. Once you guys enter the room and the door and these like stone walls come up behind it in front of you, the fountain kind of like erupts with more water, filling the floor near you at a rapid rate. At this point, it's already kind of covering everybody's toes.
I don't like this.
You guys have 2 minutes of real time to figure out how to escape this room.
Oh wait, when were we starting? Like right now?
I will start it right now.
I hit it.
You hit what part of the fountain do you hit?
Are these? Hold on. Fuck.
Is there anything on the wall?
Okay, he's running the clock. What did you want us to hold on for?
Yeah, no, go. I was gonna.
Okay, so
I was gonna go.
Killian
look and
said
see if
something
there's anything
first.
outside of the room.
If there is a, you said something about anything on the walls. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh boy, is that another one?
Can I plug
That's
one of
an 18 plus.
Can I plug one of the holes in the fountain?
Just two.
With like a
20.
dart?
Yeah, you plug one of the holes with the fountain. You push it in. It stops for a moment. You remove your hand. It even more
Right.
water spurts out.
How fast are these doors closing?
They close really fast. Since it surprised you guys, you didn't even have time to get the doors
So they're already closed.
Yeah, because you guys were in the room once it happened, fully.
How
in
high
the
is
room.
the ceiling?
The ceiling is about 10 feet up.
Are there windows?
There are no windows.
Is there just a painting?
I rolled a 20.
Yeah, you rolled a 20 total.
Yes.
Okay, you look around at the murals, and you begin running your hands along the walls and feeling if there's any points at which that the wall has any give, and you get to the amulet on the dark-skinned woman, and you feel that it has some give. You go to the other side of the room, checking the mirrored image, and that other one has a give too.
Maybe we should press them both at the same time.
Let's
Alright.
hurry.
I
The
run
room,
to
the
them.
room at this point, like you guys, like it is filled past your knees. It is up to your chest, and you guys are like kind of like this at this point. Like it's
Alright,
out.
Okay, push the button.
Up to whose
Yeah.
I'm
chest?
fast.
Some
I'll
of us are
dash over
tiny.
to it.
Oh, why
now.
did I go adventuring today?
All right, who's pressing the buttons?
Well, we're
I-
both
I'm
there.
pressing one.
Okay, Kunal.
Freyla,
Just
I believe.
as it peaks above your heads and hits the top of the ceiling, you guys both press. There's like this whirring and a click, and then the water level begins lowering. And those of you who still have to tread water, such as Mason, Rubyx, and Freyla, you guys grab some air. Some of you guys can begin to stand again, and the water begins to slowly lower out of the room. There's a whirring
Yeah,
from the
now I'm
fountain,
wet.
and the statue, kind of like a piece in the chest, opens up, and there's this brilliant blue, glowing crystal sitting within the chest.
Just like
Do
pick
we
it
all
up.
see that?
Yeah,
I'm not
it
touching that.
makes noise. Like, you guys notice it as the water level
Is
begins
it-
to recede.
Oh, so there's like the sound of movement.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say if the crystal's making noise.
The
What?
crystal is not making any noise. It's shiny, it's pretty, but it's in the chest. Like, the chest opened up after you guys pressed the buttons and revealed the crystal inside.
Is it like on a pedestal to
hold
be
it.
taken, or is it just revealed?
Oh,
It looks as if it
Just
is
grabbing
to be
things off
taken.
Are the doors open again?
Yeah, after the water level lowered down, the doors opened once it got to like about your ankles, and the water
Okay.
spilled out into the next room. But like, yeah, the walls
Hey,
have
you
come
wanna-
down.
Alright, hey Rubyx, you want to grab that with your ugly hand thing?
I don't know if that's wise.
Maybe we should step out of the door before he pulls it out.
Yeah, and
Leaving
I mean,
him
I was
alive.
like,
Let me catch your breath.
Did it?
I think this is a artifact of this temple, and taking it might make this problem worse.
What if we need it for later?
Then we come back for it
So
later.
shiny.
I mean, it opened when we solved something that tried to kill us, so maybe it's like a reward.
How do you know it's not another trap?
Well, we won't know until we pull it.
That's why I'd rather wait to know.
Who does this
I
temple
have an
belong to
idea.
again?
I like tie a rope around it. and we can all
It
walk
belongs
towards the exit.
to Umberlee.
I like Kunal's plan.
What is Kunal's plan? Sorry, I didn't hear.
I'm gonna tie a rope around it, and we can all walk towards the exit, and I'll yank it.
Okay, you carefully
How-
go
Wait,
ahead.
how tough does this thing look? Like, if we pull it out, like, is it
It looks durable. It doesn't look like glass.
some kind of glass or something?
It
right?
looks more like a it's not
Like a
it's not
diamond?
translucent. It's like almost like opal. It's like very like hard and
Okay.
encrusted,
This door is open
but it's
now,
blue.
right?
Yeah, the doors are open now.
Alright, I want to just peek down the hallway and see what's in front of us.
All right, you can kind of peek down. You begin to see what. Oh, I'm not revealing areas. Oops. You see what looks to be like a little pedestal.
I wonder what goes on that pedestal.
And you see what looks to be like a statue of like a little like creature. It's almost like a frozen statue.
I want to do a perception or investigation to see if there's any traps in front of me, and then I'm going to walk forwards.
Okay, you'll have to make an investigation check.
Alright, that's fine.
Kunal,
Holy
please
shit,
make a
bro.
sleight of hand check if you're trying to not disrupt the crystal, but tie something
Alright,
around it.
I rolled a 19, Ben.
A 19? You do see that you look around and you scan the walls and you see that there is like another pressure plate. A system of pressure plates within the room.
Oh
The
god.
hallway.
Okay. I got
Uh,
a 16.
16? That's good enough. You tie it around the crystal without disturbing it. You guys go to the precipice of the hallway. The traps. Jungrak points out the traps. I'll let you do that, actually.
Can I walk through them without triggering them, or should I wait until they are disarmed?
It's a system. You notice like that there are some pressure plates, but you don't know how many there are. Just like with the last hallway, there was multiple.
Right. All right. Well, Rubyx, Mason, there's more traps if you don't mind taking care of them. And I'll point them out. Point.
All right.
Okay, both of you guys, if one of you wants to make it, you can. But if you want to just give the help action to one person, they can make the roll with advantage. Actually, yeah, if one of you is going to have to make the roll with advantage. So who wants to do it?
You can make it, Rubyx.
I'll let you do it. He's doing something.
I think he's getting food.
It's
Okay.
Din.
So go ahead and make it with advantage,
I'll do it then.
Miss Mason.
Kamachi?
Stop calling me Miss Pang. That's not my name.
I said Miss Mason.
Ooh, I got it.
Ooh, I got it cut out. What'd you get?
What?
I got a natural 20.
Nice. You with great ease, before Rubyx even says anything, you just click it, and you see all the pressure plates kind of deflate and fall into the floor. You've disarmed the trap. Whatever trap it may be.
Ooh, I got it.
So yeah, you guys make your way into the hallway. You have the rope tied around the crystal.
Okay,
You were out of the room.
Alright,
Are you
well,
holding it?
I'm gonna give it a yank.
I'm assuming I don't have passive perception to notice that, so I'm just gonna walk into the next room now that the traps are disarmed.
Hello?
So you yank it. The crystal clink clink clink. Ding. I would like. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing happens. You drag the crystal towards you. You pick it up. You hold it in your hand. Nothing happens.
So we tied
It's
a
pretty.
rope.
It kind of like gives off like a little faint
Show
glow.
everyone.
So we tied a rope to the crystal, meaning we had to touch it in the first place.
Well, he
And
did.
then we-
He made a sleight of hand check to kind of loop it around.
Oh, okay.
No, but it's about the size of a fist. So
Does anyone have any idea what this
Hold
does?
it, I guess.
That's not like dangerous.
Um,
Can I see it?
So I don't know how this applies because you told us to read the Pantheon, and I read a little bit about it. Would my character know anything about it?
about Umberlee,
Yeah.
you would
Like,
know
I
what
know
I've
you-
said is just that she's the goddess of the depths, like the depths of the sea, and she's the goddess of loneliness, and she's not particularly evil and not particularly good. She's a neutral god. That is the extent of
So
the
we
knowledge you
in
would
the
know.
next room yet?
Alright, what do we see in the next room, Ben?
In the next room, you see several different statues of sorts. All the same type of statue on 5 different pedestals. And as you come
Is
in,
there-
begin to inspect them. Would you like to inspect them, I guess?
Yeah, I'll look at the one I
Why
just
don't you
walked
guys-
up to.
Yeah, put yourselves where you want to be in the room.
Yeah, I'll look at the one I just walked up to.
Same.
Mason, where would you like to be in the room?
1 second.
Nope, we lost Kenny.
My phone just had like a brain fart or something.
Oh, okay.
I
So yeah,
want to
Freyla
be
and
in the top
Rubyx.
left corner.
Top left corner. Okay.
Well, that
Do
says
we-
yeah.
And Kunal and Freyla, go ahead and put yourselves where you want to be. Not Kunal, sorry.
I'm
Rubyx
gonna,
and
yeah,
Freyla.
I'm just gonna
Right
stay
there.
Okay.
Do we notice
Take a look at the
anything
room as
different
a
between
We're actually right
statues?
there.
As you guys begin to look at and inspect the statues, there's a bit of like, almost like the sound of like ice moving on objects. And these little imps spring to life, and I would like to roll initiative.
Are you kidding?
That-
Yeah.
As the ice
I'm done.
movements-
Actually,
That's-
I run
that's
away.
unfortunate.
No, thank you.
Oh, I got
so-
another
What's
natural 20.
initiative?
Wonderful. This is a fun time for me.
So let me see. Mason, Killian. Okay.
If you roll a natural 20, do you just get to go first?
Kunal's
Kunal
here, I
wants a
believe.
24.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
I
was in the
think
center.
Rubyx is right here-ish. And Mason is right here.
Dude,
So I'm going to
these
go.
dice that Jose and Kenny got me, they're doing great, and I'm appreciating their magic.
Alright, so I'm going to set up the turn order. Let me roll for initiative for the Aasimar Menace really quick.
No way.
Oh, methods. Excuse me.
Little methods. Wow.
And then 2 more. Okay. Starting from 20 or higher, do I have any initiative rolls for that?
21.
Miss Pang, what is your total?
You loser.
Mason?
24.
24?
24?
Okay. I don't like that it doesn't adjust to the fact that I am, just trying to click add turn. And I have to move everybody around for a second. Okay, I'm going to use the mouse. This is annoying.
What were you using instead?
The trackpad,
Oh,
Ew.
and it was taking forever. For
no,
whatever reason today. Alright. Oh, I love this. I love that I have to... If you guys could just put yourselves back where you're supposed to be, I would appreciate it.
no. I refuse.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the one that's missing one then. Add turn. Okay, so we got 24 for Mason. I am missing Kunal. I need to add Kunal to the turn order. So Kunal, what was yours again? 21?
Yep, 21.
21, okay. 19 through 15?
19.
19, okay. Anybody else in that range? No? Okay. 15 to 10? No? Nobody else? Oh gosh.
Okay.
Okay, well. How about 10 to 5?
8.
Alright, 8.
8?
Anybody else?
No.
From the 10 to 5
Nope.
range?
No. Go lower.
What did everybody roll?
Okay, 5 to 0.
3 total.
3 total. How about you, Rubyx?
Natural 1.
Yeah, I also rolled a natural
Oh,
one.
I thought he wasn't going to say anything.
Well, yeah, but with
He's
natural
a
1,
negative.
but you still have to add your dex.
It comes mine
yes.
comes out to 3.
Plus my initiative is +3, so
Okay,
4.
so 4. Alright. And this last little percentage, 2.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Oh,
Alright, Mason, you are at the top of the combat
I
order.
thought I had and half.
Wait, where are they? I don't see them on my screen. I just need to refresh.
Haha! One by me goes last. Get fucked.
Are these things coming from the statues?
Yeah, they became living statues, and they're made of ice, it seems like.
Okay, that was what I was gonna ask. Are they the statues, or did they come out of the statues?
They are the statues.
Alright.
Wait, are imps fiends?
These
Is
are
it-
technically not. They look like imps. I'm just describing them, but they are elementals. These
Yeah.
creatures.
Looks like you chose a favorite,
Okay.
whatever. Wrong favorite enemy, I guess. I don't know. Is that
Well,
something
for this
these zombies weak to radiant
particular encounter. Yeah.
Bro, this is just Garrett with his radiant damage all over.
I'm gonna specifically
Wait.
not do any demons, just to fuck.
Yeah,
with them.
no.
Oh wow, you do all this damage to undead. Good thing we literally never fight undead.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be the campaign where last campaign you guys fought like a decent amount of demons, but this time
They're
I'm not
all
gonna
like
fight any.
not the ones that were weak to radiant or whatever.
All right, Miss Pang, Mason, What are you doing? Top of the combat.
I'm gonna try to hit the one closest to me with a rapier.
With a rapier, okay. Make an attack roll.
Yeah. 15.
15 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool.
Would I at least be familiar if trying to do ice damage to an ice elemental, would they be like resistant to that?
Well, they look like they're made of ice, so you can take that as you will.
Okay.
7 damage.
7 damage. Alright, you kind of take back your rapier and stab into it. It makes like a little crackling noise as the ice mephitic makes a noise. Okay. 7 damage. Anything else you'd like to do? You still have a bonus action in all your movement.
I have a bonus action. Okay. Nope, that's it.
Alright. You stay put. Kunal, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna try to move down here.
Alright, are you going to disengage?
No, I'll invoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay. That is going to be... It's going to reach out with its claws, and it's going to be a really high roll, 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 1 point of slashing damage and 2 points of cold damage as the wound kind of like flash freezes over. So you take 3 points of damage total. Yeah, you move out of the range. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna shoot the one that just hit me.
Alright, make an attack roll.
The +7. 24.
24, that definitely hits. He breaks the cycle.
Don't get crazy, we still have all round.
What's he doing? He's beginning to believe.
Did you want to... Never mind. No, never mind.
It's only a 5.
Okay, that's still a decent amount. You pull back, you kind of step away, you get the slash of freezing cold damage, and you kind of angrily turn back around, whip back around, and shoot a quick arrow at it, and blast it for 5 points of piercing damage. Freyla, you're
Yes.
now up.
Okay. Creatures don't generally get like healed by the same type of like element, right?
I don't know.
Like that's not a thing, right?
I don't know.
I wouldn't try it.
Okay. Fine. Then I guess I'll just run like over here-ish.
Yeah, you got it.
And then I'll take a shot at this guy right here.
All right, you got it. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I rolled a 4
So what's your total?
plus 7. 11.
11. Just hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it just hits.
That is a miracle. D6. 6 total.
6 total. Alright, you got it. The crossbow bolt narrowly goes into the shoulder of the little ice mephitic. And it kind of like does a little screech off in your direction. Okay, it is going to be the ice mephit's turn right in front of Rubyx. It's going to reach out. And it's going to... Actually...
Yo, all 3 of these guys right next to me are going. Are you serious?
Yeah, he's gonna do it just for the hell of it. He's going to kind of the mouth's going to open and kind of like there's going to be like fog that comes out and it's going to breathe out a blast of cold air at you. I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, is this an attack or?
Yeah, it's attacking you. So
Okay, well, I'm gonna react
Okay.
and absorb elements.
Absorb elements. Okay, you still have to make the save, but you will reduce damage by however much the absorb elements gives you. I forget how much it is.
Wait, what was the save
A
again?
million.
What?
Dex.
The spell captures some of the incoming. Yeah, it's Dex, lessening the attack.
God. Dang.
You have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. So you take half damage, I think, for this no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was your DC? What was your roll?
10.
10. Just makes it. So you take 1 point of cold damage, and you get an additional d6 of cold damage for your next attack, for your next melee
Right.
attack. All right. That's going to be.
All right. Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, you don't have to roll it now. You roll it when you attack. The next
okay.
one is going to be the one right next to Mason, and this one is going to do the same thing and breathe out towards both Mason and Freyla. You guys both have to make a dex save.
Okay.
Yeah. Rubyx kind of just holds his hand out, and like this arcane rune, this abjuration rune, appears on his hand, glowing like this bright, kind of like whitish yellow, not whitish yellow, whitish blue, and it sucks in some of the cold energy, and your fingertips get a little frostbitten, but it quickly goes away, and you hold the frost energy within your hand. What do you guys roll?
Total.
19 total?
Yeah.
Miss Peng? Mason?
I got a natural one.
Natural
Oh.
one.
Oh no.
That's what you like to see.
Alright, Freyla, you take 2 points of damage. Mason, you take 6
Okay.
points of ice damage, or cold damage, excuse me. Alright. This one over in the top right corner is going to move over and around to Rubyx, flanking him, getting advantage on the roll, and is going to attack him with his claws, and rolls terribly, rolling a total of 6. So it slashes out, and it clinks against the back of your leather armor, and you almost don't even notice it, Rubyx. That's going to be its turn. Killian. You're up.
Oh. Run behind this one and flank it.
Okay.
Actually, no. I want to flank the other one. I can make it. It's 40 feet.
Okay. You got it.
So
You run up and flank the one flanking. Well, they're both flanking
Correct.
now. Yeah.
correct.
You have
the
to
guy
be
gets
directly
swiped at
behind
me.
it. You have to be like across from it. Does that make sense?
That?
Yeah, like that.
Okay. The thing can swipe at me when I leave. So I'm
Alright.
assuming.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see that it... Thanks for saying something. I didn't see that it was down there. Give me a moment. Because it was covered by the initiative order. Yeah, it's going to make an attack of opportunity against you. I don't think that hits. I think that's a 15 to hit, so that misses, right?
Correct.
Yeah, your quick movement, you lunge out of its range, and it kind of just swipes at the open air as you quickly dodge around it. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So I want to do like strike it with my new quarterstaff and like do like a kick. So like I want in like one motion, I'll like hit it with the staff and like kick it right afterwards.
All right, you got it.
So they are both natural 20s.
Okay.
All right, so roll the damage on the first one. Well, max the damage. Okay, so just you roll a.
It's dead. You kill it.
It's a D8, right?
Hold on, I can't believe this.
That's pretty cool.
Oh my. Okay, I'm
So-
sorry. What's happening?
Just
You just slap it
max
and it
max
dies.
both the initial damage die, and then roll for both attacks for the damage, and then add the modifier separately.
It does a Smash Bros thing. You just hit it with
So
your
I don't
foot and
remember
it
how
goes
much the
flying out
quarterstaff
of
is. It
there.
might be a D6.
It's a D8
It's a D8.
plus 4.
Okay, so a D8.
So,
So it's
I
8
double
max
its damage,
plus
right?
4, so that's 12 already. You roll another D8.
19.
19. Okay, 19 damage. And then
The unarmed kick will be
maxed at 4. Plus 4.
and it's
so it's 8.
and it's so 16.
So 16, and you rolled another D4, right?
Yeah, it was 8 max, and then my second roll was a 4.
Okay.
Plus the other 4.
Okay, so 16 plus 19, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me how you do it.
I kind of just want to like wipe off like the ice I imagine I'll get on my foot when it dies.
Yeah. So you as you're running over, you extend the staff above your head, and with the momentum you crash down onto it, knocking it to the ground, and then you kind of curb stomp into it using the same momentum, and the just full brunt force of the attacks cause the creature to just crumple. And as you're wiping the ice off your boot, there's this whirring noise coming from the creature's crumpled body, and then explodes outward. Please,
Excuse
both
me?
Rubyx and Killian make dex saves.
You
Dang
couldn't-
it.
I can't have a cool 220s moment.
No, you had it, but the moment's passed.
23.
23. Okay. Rubyx?
Dex, right?
Yeah.
19.
19. Okay. Killian, you take 3 points of damage. Rubyx, you take 1 point of damage. Because it's half-half.
Dang. So we can't kill them up close. They
So
blow up.
I took 1 point of damage. Okay.
No. You took 3. It's still not that much, but Rubyx took 1. Because of
I
his
heard
absorb
1.
elements.
I lost 1 point of damage.
Alright, the one off in that corner, so I'm gonna delete this guy. I didn't even write any damage down for him, because he got insta-killed. This one's going to run up to Kunal, and... yeah, he's just going to attack you. He's going to slash over at you. Does not hit. He slashes, you kind of put your arm up and push away the attack as it's coming at you. I'm just not rolling. Every once in a while I'll get some really, really good rolls, and then when I'm attacking you for the most part this campaign, I've been getting pretty bad rolls.
Yeah, that'll change soon, don't worry.
But
No, please keep it up. I
Alright.
very much appreciate it.
Rubyx, you're up.
Okay. So, is it standing on the ground, or is it like a little bit, like, is it hovering?
It's hovering, but for the purposes of like how combat works in D&D, it's essentially just standing right in front of you.
But like, can I use my grease spell?
Oh yeah, it would be. It wouldn't affect the creature as it'd be flying.
Okay. All right. Then, I guess I'll just attack it.
Okay.
With my mace, which is a very bad mace. But
You don't have any other dex-based simple weapon? I say for the purposes of this, I'm going to really quickly look up simple weapons, and I'm going to say that in your infinite wisdom, you wouldn't have picked something that you were terrible at.
Well, the game did give me a boomerang, like the D&D Beyond gave me a boomerang.
Yeah.
And a crossbow, but like I don't understand why I would have a crossbow on my person.
Yeah. Give me a quick second as I look something up. Equipment. Tags, filtered equipment. Oh, it's simple.
Like, yeah, I don't know.
Okay. You could have a quarterstaff, just like Killian.
Okay.
So just replace your very bad, no good mace with a quarterstaff, because I think if you knew when you were creating the character that a mace was a strength-based weapon, you wouldn't have chosen it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alright, so if you're holding it in both hands, it's a d8 of damage, and if you're holding it in one, it's a d6.
Besides, we all know that maces are cringe.
There it is.
Alright, well, yeah, I'm gonna put it in both hands.
Alright,
I magically pull out a quarterstaff out of nowhere.
Yeah, you pull out the mace, and as you're pulling it out, it transforms into a quarterstaff, and you just...
like flickers between the both of them.
Yeah, it's like a magic trick. It's like you pull it out of your pocket, and then all of a sudden it's like it's not a mace anymore. It's a quarterstaff.
All right. So I
Gary's mod errors thing on it.
This is gonna be a 16 to hit.
16 hits. Go ahead and roll a d8 of damage plus the d6 of cold damage. Oh wait.
Oh, the quarterstaff is not a dex weapon. I still get a -1 to the...
It should. It says it's versatile, so that's weird.
Versatile means you can do one
No,
or
yeah,
two.
versatile means you could switch between like two-handed and one-handed.
Finesse is what you're looking for. You can use dex.
Then why can
Because I'm a monk.
Because it's a monk weapon, so every monk weapon gets applied a finesse buff to it.
Well, no, because like I'm a monk, like I can use my dex.
If you want a finesse weapon, scimitar is a good one. Whip's a good one.
Scimitar, rapier.
Rapier's
not
Well, rapier's
simple.
martial, yeah.
None of those are
no,
simple.
whip is a martial weapon, isn't it?
I think short sword.
I think you can.
simple.
I think you can use a sling.
I think short sword might be simple.
Alright. For the purposes of this...
It transforms again.
we gotta figure this out.
Okay.
Okay, simple melee weapons.
Simple dex weapons.
Okay,
5
daggers. Daggers are finesse, and darts are finesse. Yeah, the only finesse weapon that's a simple weapon is a dagger.
Looks like you're going to have to go
light
into town
hammer?
and get a special made weapon for yourself.
Yeah, the only finesse simple weapon is going to be.
So it's going to
dagger.
just be a D4. You're gonna have a dagger if you want a melee weapon.
Okay. A
Unfortunately.
dagger sounds pretty good.
So it's a D4 plus whatever the D6 was plus your dex modifier.
What's your dex modifier?
3. All right. That's perfect. Freaking a 1 on the D4. What up? And a 2 on the D6. Plus my dex modifier, you said?
Yeah.
So that's a 6.
Okay. Wait, your dex is +3, or is it +4?
Yes. It's +3.
Okay.
So I wrote a
+3.
1 on the D4, 2 on the
So
D6.
you smash into it with a dagger, the cold energy bursting out of your hand. But as the cold energy hits it, doesn't seem like it does anything to it. Unfortunately.
Yo, you could have an improvised weapon.
But you
They don't
do
take-
a certain amount of damage to it. We'll call it
You do.
potentially 3. But yeah, that'll be your turn.
All right.
As tumultuous as it was. Jungrak, you're up.
Oh yay. Let me assess the situation.
And Mason and Kunal, you're coming up shortly.
That's weird. Okay. Alright, that fixed it. Alright, so... Alright, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of whatever's in front of me.
Sounds good.
That's his spirit.
Let
You
me
wheel in the
think.
shield?
That's what I'm about to determine. Nah, fuck that.
Alright. You dual wield in both hands the longsword.
Alright, that's 15 plus... I think that plus 5, 20 total.
Yeah, it definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, that's a D10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, where's the D10? There's the D10. That's 7 plus 3 is 10 total.
10 total. You bring it down with both hands and slash down onto it. It's still kicking, but you've bloodied it a bit. Alright. Anything else for your turn, Jungrak?
Nobody's in danger right now, right?
Quick scan of the battlefield doesn't show anybody to be in any sort of, like, immediate danger. Everything seems to be handled decently well.
Okay. Yeah. That'll be my turn.
Alright. The Mephenet, the Ice Mephenet that you just attacked is going to retaliate. And whiffs it as it slashes at your armor, and you kind of block it and push it away.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That's what I thought.
Mason, it is your turn. What are you doing? Are you attacking with your rapier? All of you did notice that the one Ice Mephinet that's been downed already did explode upon.
Yeah.
And they could take non-magical damage, which is pretty good.
Freyla noticed a lot about that engagement.
I noticed that. I'm not sure if my character did. I kind of have my back to everyone right now. Unless it made a noise.
Like a noise in the explosion? I would assume
Like if,
so.
like if it makes like a really loud popping noise or something when it explodes. I don't know.
Yeah, it made a big enough noise that you guys all noticed.
Okay, then yeah.
I saw Killian run up to an imp and one shot
Yeah,
Got it.
smash it to the
Yeah,
floor
I
and then
did.
it blew up.
exploded.
I had.
Hit it so
Yeah.
hard it blew
Oh man,
up.
he hit it so hard it exploded.
So wait, would that be Killian? Would that be just Killian, or
No, I don't think so. But that's I'm gonna assume from my perspective that's what I saw. So
Yeah, from everybody's perspective, it looks like Killian ran up, smashed this thing to bits, and it blew up.
All right, so just don't hit it as hard for
Hey,
her.
Miss Mason, what are you doing?
I'm not just
I can't hear you.
okay.
You muted yourself.
oh no?
Or your headset's not working.
Oh,
Did you mute it
is
on
the
your
audio
headset?
going through the headset? Because if it is, then it should be.
There was a sound.
There was a click. Maybe unplug it and plug it back in. If not, just leave the Discord and come back in.
This song is only
She
9
got-
There
minutes.
can only be.
So I
There
have
can't
to
even be
do-
one day without technical difficulties from Rachel. Not even one.
Absolutely.
No,
It's
next
just
thing
a
you're
meme
gonna.
at this point.
This is unfortunate.
Alright, I don't think it takes that long to rejoin.
It could be her internet. I don't know.
But we could see her fine. The video was actually the best quality I've seen in a while from her.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like 20, 30 minutes ago, I just randomly disconnected because my internet decided to cut out.
Yeah, my phone just gave up on me earlier and it kicked me off.
Rachel, are you saying anything?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can hear you though.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second.
It'd be really nice if she knew what she did, so we can stop it from happening.
What?
I mean, it could just be a Discord thing.
Yeah.
What?
Discord does have a lot of random bugs.
We're just talking about the problem that occurred for you, Rachel.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so what are you doing? I apologize. I
Well-
didn't know that you were, like, unable to hear
Hitting
you.
it.
You're hitting it with your rapier. Okay, go ahead and attack.
Okay.
And roll damage while you're at
Yeah.
it, too.
Okay, well, I rolled an 18 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and a... 9 damage.
9 damage. Tell me how you do it.
Oh, lit. I guess I just want to slash it, like, across from, like, shoulder down through its chest area.
Yeah, you pierce through and then slash down, cutting it to bits. It
Bye.
kind of whirs
See
a
you
bit,
later.
makes a pop, and it
Yeah,
needs you to
I'm
make a
alright.
dex save.
Okay.
Make sure you're keeping track of your rolls.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
What
You-
the what is going on?
You dive out of the
Yeah.
way as it pops, and the
Great
ice just
20 that he got.
cascades onto. This is the third natural 20 of the session for
Oh,
her.
boy.
Oh.
But I think it's the 5th natural 20 of the session.
Jose got 2 in a row.
Yeah.
This
These are
is...
some good dice.
Yeah, you didn't take
This-
any
this is-
damage from that ice method. All right,
This-
but it's
this
gone.
is-
You destroyed it.
And then it
no.
explodes.
Kunal, you're up.
Oh boy.
Hey, what if I wanted to move around?
Oh yeah, sorry, no. You can move around. Actually, yeah.
I'm just gonna shoot the one next to Rubyx.
Yeah, just tell me what you're doing, Rachel. Okay, go ahead and make attack roll.
+7. Oh, that's a natural one. There it
Oh,
goes.
no.
There's my miss.
And we
of the
lost it
session.
just like that.
Go ahead and roll some damage.
All right, we're balancing out the natural 20s with the natural ones. I see.
I think Kunal
Yeah.
is the unlucky person of this campaign.
I did get a natural one like this.
There's my
Alright,
miss
sure,
of this
sure.
session.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Freyla
go
had a
ahead
rough
and go ahead and
journey.
roll damage,
Charge.
Kunal, for that.
1d8.
I'll be back.
Hey, Victor, look at your phone. I found something
I've got-
incredibly cursed.
I've gotten 2
What was it?
initiative rolls
Can I-
with natural ones.
It's a 6 plus something. It's a 6 plus 3, so 9.
Keep that title.
9. As you pull,
Oh, yeah, I
pull
saw
it
that.
back, the ice methenic kind of pushes up against you, and your arrow goes stray, and Rubyx it flashes into your shoulder, and you take 4 points of piercing
No!
damage as
Oh,
a stray arrow hits your character. Ironically,
I literally can't. This is the second time in a low-level campaign I've got hit by a stray arrow. The second time.
It's part of your.
yeah. In the elemental plane of water, Atreus goes. He rolls over in his sleep, and he's like, "What happened?"
Ah, God. I
Oh,
just glare at Kunal.
All right,
Oh crap.
Freyla, you are up. Unless you want to move, Kunal.
Nah, if I do, he's gonna hit me.
Okay. Freyla.
Alright, I take a shot at the little imp in front of... Not Atreus. Rubyx.
Okay, go ahead.
17 total.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ah, that's a 1 plus 3. 4.
4 damage. All right.
I'm doing anything.
All right. The crossbow bolt flings towards it. It kind of scrapes by it, and it makes its mark, but it doesn't hit as hard as you would have liked it to. That is going to be your turn. Do you want to move anywhere? Are you good?
No, I think I'm good here.
Okay.
Maybe I'll hug the wall.
Okay. You got it. This ice mephenet is going to slash out at you, Rubyx, as you are the closest thing to it. And it is going to make its mark with a 20 total, not a natural 20.
Nah.
And since you're not resistant to ice anymore, You're going to take 2 piercing damage and 4 cold damage for a total of 6 damage.
Haha, reaction, absorb elements again.
Okay.
Okay.
So you take
so
2
that's-
cold damage, so you take 4 damage total.
Okay. Alright, I'm beat up. I'm really beat up.
Alright. Miss Mason, you said you wanted to move before you left. Where do you want to move?
Oh.
Did you want to move up to this one?
I was just gonna move. Yeah, but not like. Yeah, I'll just move over there. Sounds
Okay.
good.
You got it. You get up right. If you want to be directly across from Rubyx, that'll be flanking. Do you want that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got enough movement to get there. All right. That's that Ice Mephenet's turn. Killian, you're up.
Rubyx, was it Rubyx that said he's beat up?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm like slouching a little bit.
All right. Oh, you're slouching.
Yeah. I'm like
All right. I'm
Sort
gonna
of
bolt
like-
off of Rubyx and smack the what is it called? The mephit in front of him.
Yeah. The little ice elemental. You can just call it.
Yeah.
The
Alright,
meth.
I kind of wince as the pain from the arrow freaking like
Yeah.
courses through my veins.
He's not as stable as Jungrak is.
Actually,
As you vault
Can
over him,
I
it's not going to
can-
cause
can
any
the-
bad things. Yeah.
Okay. Can the strike be my like unarmed strike?
Yeah, sure. So you jump,
Okay.
you vault over Rubyx. He's not as steady, but I mean, he's standing strong in the face of battle. You wince a bit, it hurts because you have an arrow in you. You're pretty beat up, but you vault over.
He
Go ahead,
pushes
and make
on
it
the
with,
arrow.
Go ahead and make it with advantage because you are flanking. Since there's so many people around
Rubik's
this
will
thing.
remember this.
Let me. What do you do, Mason? Move over. That is a 17.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
7 damage.
7 damage. So you, unless it's gonna be big enemies or the last enemy, I think I'm gonna stop saying like, tell me how you do this just to speed up. But you, as you're coming down with your foot, you slam into it and like almost curb stomp it into the pedestal, and it bursts. I'd like all 3 of you to make dex saves. So Mason, Rubyx, and Killian.
Dear the gods above, please.
But you still
23.
have any 23? Okay. You take
25.
25. What about you, Rubyx?
I got a 5.
Alright.
Oh man.
So you take 3 points of ice damage, cold damage. Everyone takes 3 points of cold damage because of your resistance.
Ah!
Are you up?
Yeah, I'm up.
Okay.
All right, and then
Air.
I'll use my action to dash over to flank the thing next to Kunal.
Okay, you got it. So this thing's gone. Alright. This thing, upon being flanked, its interest is still pretty much on Kunal, so it is going to attack Kunal again. It's going to horribly miss as it, once again, you kind of just push your arm up and it like tries to like slash at you, but you stop it mid-slash and it gets like no traction at all. That's going to be its turn. Rubyx, you're up and away from the danger.
Okay. Let's see here.
And Jungrak, you're up next.
I don't have any potions. So I am gonna run away. Goodbye. Running behind there.
Alright.
Hiding behind the pedestal.
Hiding behind the
Amen.
pedestal, you do anything else?
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if there's like any like inscriptions on the pedestal.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
I freaking dropped my die again!
In the meantime, Jungrak, You're up close with
said,
one of the last
wait.
few ice elementals. What would you like to do?
Alright. That's plus 5. Does an 11 hit?
An 11. Yes, an 11 does hit. It just
Oh,
hits.
good. Good.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. That's 5 plus 3 is 8.
You once again bring down a slash towards it. It looks crippled now, but it's still kicking. Rubyx, what was your investigation?
23.
23. Okay. You inspect the pedestal. It seems to be some sort of inscription about elementals serving Umberlee, but aside from that, there's not too much. Water elementals seem to serve, and water elementals of that type, so therefore ice as well, seem to serve Umberlee. The
Alright,
last thing
I'm
is
gonna-
going to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna use Action Surge.
Okay.
Alright, that's 11 plus 5 is 16.
11 plus 5
Which I
is
assume
16.
hits.
Yeah, 16 hits.
And then 8 plus 3 is 11.
11. Yeah. That,
And then I have to make a save, right?
yeah, you crash down into it. It with the blade, you carve through it, and as you carve through the bit of it, it blows up a bit. Go ahead and make a dex save.
Okay.
So that one's gone. That one's gone. Yeah, they're all gone.
I rolled a 9.
9. Okay.
And
You take 6 points of cold damage.
I'm gonna run over here.
Okay, you got it. Mason, you're up.
Yep. Alright.
You definitely have enough
Can I-
movement to get over there.
I don't know if I want to.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to move like a little bit over so I can get like a clear shot at it with my short bow.
Okay. So we'll say that you use your cunning action this turn to switch to the short bow.
Cool.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll. And
Um,
since you're not flanking per se, you do not get advantage. Oh wait, no, but you have sneak attack.
Okay.
Because we're surrounding it.
Okay.
You haven't had sneak attack up until now.
That's true.
So you get an additional, what is it, d6? Or is it more than that?
Yeah.
It's either 1 or 2d6.
It's probably just 1 at level
One.
2.
Yeah, it's 1d6.
Yeah. I just said that. Nobody believes me.
Yes.
That's okay. I wouldn't believe me either. I never really know what I'm talking about.
So,
That's a 12 to hit.
12 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh,
Add your sneak
wait.
attack, so it's 2d6 total of damage plus your modifier, which is 4.
Yep. 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay. You
Yep.
blast into it with the help of your compatriots. You take a shot quickly. Kunal, you're up close and personal with it.
I'm gonna slash it, I guess, with my claws.
With your claws. Okay, go ahead. You are
Plus
flanking, so you get
3.
advantage.
Okay, that's a 19 already. Okay, it's a 19 again.
Okay,
So 19 total.
you got it. It hits. Go ahead and roll your damage for that.
1d4. 5 total.
5 total. Okay. So, yeah, it's still kicking, but you slash through it, carving it with your claws, kind of holding your bow out with one hand. Freyla is up next.
This thing's still alive?
Yeah. This is the first time it's been hit, is this turn.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Just 30. If I
From these angles it'd be obscured still. So you would have to kind of make it with disadvantage just because of the obscurity. Actually, I would just give it more AC, essentially.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit if you want to move there.
So within... Sure. Okay. So 14 plus 7.
Yeah, that hits. For sure.
Okay. I rolled a 1 again.
Okay, how much damage is that?
4. 4
4
total.
damage. Yeah, it's just barely hanging on. Because you did 5 damage, right, Kunal?
Yeah.
Alright, Killian, you're up.
Here comes Kill Steal Killian.
Literally.
Are you mad that I've killed 2 of them?
I'll let you roll the damage just so you can add it to your tally, but just know that it has 1 hit point.
Whoa. Does an 11 hit?
11 hits, yes.
You're kidding.
Just
Okay.
barely. That is its
Well,
AC.
it hit.
So go ahead and roll your damage, but tell me how you
Tap
do
it in the
this.
shoulder.
Tell you how I do it.
And all of you surrounding it make dex saves.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
I
my
want
dex
to
save.
shove my my like
16.
quarterstaff like straight through its head, like
Yeah.
towards Kunal.
Yeah, Kunal, as you slash through it, as you kind of retreat a little bit backwards, there's almost like it comes out right near your face. The quarterstaff pushes through the ice defendant and it blows up in your face. So what is your
I got
dex
a
save?
natural 20.
Natural 20, you take no damage.
Roll a 16.
16, you take 2 points of ice damage. And Killian.
I rolled a natural 1, but we're using luck.
Okay.
Okay. Now it's a 5, so 11.
Okay. You take 2 points of cold damage. Alright, combat is over for now. I'm gonna put you guys back on the other map. And I'm going to
I stand on a pedestal.
close out the turn order. Yeah, you get up on one of the pedestals. What are you guys doing? You have survived this combat, for the most part.
Is there anything left in this room?
Anything left?
Like, was anything revealed? Are the pedestals, like, changed at all? Or are they just empty pedestals now?
They're just empty pedestals now. In fact, this room is pretty bare. There's no mural like the last room.
All right,
It seems like just a room that's meant to attack.
I would like to take a short rest if that's okay with you guys.
I'm
I would be
slouched in
fine
the
if I
corner, heavily breathing.
All right.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I'm down.
If you guys
what
wanna
is- what
just-
is it?
We should probably give one of the. We should probably give one of the potions to Rubyx.
I can help him. I feel bad since I
refuse.
shot you,
I
so I'll
refuse
do
the potion.
cure wounds.
Wait, you shot him? It wasn't on purpose, was it?
Nope.
You see Kunal kind of like, his tail is kind of like dropped, and he's just kind of like kind of avoiding eye contact, and he's casting the cure wounds on Rubyx, and he's like carefully
You
removing
get
the
4 damage back, or 4 health.
4 health
Dude,
back.
I tanked so much. Anyway,
he's like a sad puppy, tail tucked between his legs.
Yeah. So you guys are taking a short rest. You guys kind of gather yourselves. If anybody took damage, you can roll a hit die.
Yes.
How does
I
that
think I
work?
will.
And any features you have that come back on a short rest. you-
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Plus 12.
Kenny, roll your hit die. Like roll like whatever your hit die is, and then add your Constitution. You can heal that much.
Mason, your hit die is a D8.
I'm going
Kunal
to
is
go
a
use.
D10.
I'm going to use the restroom.
Okay. And you add your con modifier for each hit die
Okay.
you use.
So D10,
Can you hear
So
me,
for level-
Rachel?
3. Yeah, heal for 6 hip, I'm dead.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. If you want to use hit die, you're taking a short rest. There's also a tab for that in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to use it. If you want to just roll the hit
I'm
points and
looking.
heal yourself, go ahead.
do I regain any spell slots from the
Okay.
short rest?
Unfortunately
What do
not.
I roll?
You're not a wizard anymore.
Yeah.
Whatever your
God
hit die
dang.
is.
That is.
So you're spent.
What do I roll?
Yeah, I'm spent.
You roll a d8, Rachel.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, and you add your con, which I don't think is anything. Pretty sure your con's 0.
You know, this is actually pretty good.
A
'cause-
con's +1.
Oh, your con is
It's
plus 1.
1.
So you add 1.
It doesn't matter. I got a full 8, so I have the full.
You have full health? Okay,
I think.
cool.
I am up. Let's just say.
I think you have
I rolled a-
2... Oh no, you also used hit die at the other short rest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, can I use it again or?
No, you only
You
get...
have 2 total.
You have 2 per long rest. If that makes sense.
Two per. Oh, okay. So then I rolled 1, and then I rolled again.
Yeah, so
This one.
you've used up all your hit die for the day.
Okay.
You get them back when you do a long rest, right?
Yes. So there was talk of giving Rubyx a potion of
Rubik's
healing, but I don't think that actually happened.
Rubik's,
I
how
wouldn't
much
have taken
pain
it.
are you in?
Is everyone
How
else
much pain are
okay?
you in?
Don't bother with me. I'm already
Just answer the question.
I'm 1 foot in the grave already.
What?
Okay, you heard
Alright.
him.
Can
Anyone
I go
else
up to him
need
and
help?
use healing hands?
Oh yeah, you can.
No, I'm actually like close to full health.
Yeah, but she.
Okay.
Well, she goes up and inspects you. You still see a few stray wounds, and
Okay.
Mason carefully
should
puts her
totally
hands
make
on
it.
you. She looks up, kind of like innocently and sweetly, and she uses healing hands on you, and you regain 2 hit points.
Ooh.
Right? That's how many you give.
Thank you, Mason.
I forgot you had that, Miss
No
Aasimar.
problem, Ruby.
Little angel girl.
Gosh.
There's this while we're here. There is I will invoke the name of Critical Role, but there was an episode where like one of the characters is like a paladin level 1, and he goes up to someone and he's just like, boop, and gives them one point of healing.
Yeah.
But Aasimar wants skills with level though, right?
Yeah, and they have to once
Yeah.
they use it, it just pumps all the way. Like
Yeah,
all of
yeah,
them.
it's like a one-time thing.
So by level 20, she will be able to give 20 points of healing.
Nice.
I mean, it's free healing.
It is free healing.
Yeah, it's helpful.
Yeah, I'm not gonna knock it.
Oh, since Freyla didn't need to take a short rest, can I like scout ahead?
Sure, you can take a little look ahead. Go ahead.
Take a
And
peek
make
into
do you want to sneak ahead? Like
I'm
not
gonna
from
look-
your allies, but sneak as in carefully move ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
So dark over here.
Go ahead and make a stealth check, and then once you approach into the room, I will reveal it.
I'm assuming whatever, if there's anything in the next room, they probably heard us fighting.
If there is anything in the next room, yeah,
10 total.
10 total,
For 5.
and make a perception check.
Ooh, okay, that's a little bit better. 11.
Okay. 11. As you peer into the next room, you see that the water level is a little. It's like ankle deep, essentially. There's this large, like, big structure in the center that seems to hold this like soccer ball sized like orb. And there's 4 fountains on every corner. You carefully move back into the other room. You don't see anything as of yet. There doesn't appear to be any creatures in the next room.
Alright, so what have I missed?
You were taking a short rest. Freyla scouted ahead for a moment.
Okay.
Well, it's more water, but as far as I can tell, there's no more enemies ahead.
What is this? Wait. How high is my wisdom? I'm pretty high. Never mind. I
Should be
wouldn't
pretty
move
high.
closer.
But your short rest is finished. You guys took your 30 minutes to an hour to kind of get yourselves together.
Is Rubyx still slumped against the wall?
No, he
I'm
looks a lot
standing
better
now.
actually.
We
Something
got to
you did miss was
mercy kill Rubyx.
Kunal used Cure Wounds on him, and Mason used Healing Hands from her Aasimar racial trait.
Okay.
I mean,
So I walk towards the front. Do I see the thing in the middle?
Yeah.
But I didn't enter the room yet.
Yeah.
Do I notice that is it similar to the one I have in my pocket?
no, this one is much larger. The one that you have in your pocket is the size of a fist. This one is the size of your head.
But are they like the same color, consistency?
Sort of, but they're different enough that it seems noticeable difference to you. This one, the one that in your pocket is more crystallized. This one is more like this like translucent glowing orb.
I learned how to ping. I didn't know how to ping. I'm gonna walk over here, check for traps along the way, I guess, to the best of my ability.
Okay.
I want to know what this is.
What
that
is?
Where are you? So you entered the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'll do the same on this side. Actually, I want to look at the big stone.
All right. You guys enter the room, and upon entering the room,
Oh no. Oh, no.
Kunal walks up to the orb.
Oh no.
Hi!
This room is massive. Oh my god.
You're over here. This is the entrance side. Sorry, guys. I will populate you guys all towards the entrance. And we're just missing Freyla now. As Kunal goes up and inspects the orb, you kind of peer over it. You kind of look inside, and you see it has like almost like swirling waves inside. And then you hear like this rush of water as like the water rushes past your feet. The same for you, Killian. And as you guys, like the rest of you kind of like peer into the room, you see water rush up, form up behind Kunal into this large, much larger than before, water elemental.
Can I grab the orb while this is happening?
Never a
We'll say
dull
that
moment.
maybe you can do that on your turn. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh my god.
As the water elemental.
Ah! Okay.
We're back to this. Alright.
Ugh.
Oh, wait.
Will my initiative roll be cursed yet again?
Maybe.
We shall see.
Oh,
Well, okay, that's not bad, but it's not
oh
good.
no.
Well, that's not good.
I'm adding everybody's turn order. Who's up there?
We'll all be with God soon.
We'll all be with God soon.
If everyone could move back to where I put them before, I'd appreciate that.
I don't know where that was.
Who's
Those over here.
You were just
Who's-
next to everybody else.
Who's moving me?
I moved you because
Oh,
I had
damn.
to. I when I right click on you guys to try and add a turn, it won't let me unless you're in a certain spot on the page. Okay. Where is my dice? Oh. 20 or higher. Anybody?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Yeah.
20
21.
total.
Okay, Jungrak is 21. Killian is 20 total. How about 20 to 15? Anybody?
No.
No 20 to 15? Okay. 15 to 10?
No.
Oh my god.
Okay. Water elementals at 11. 10 and lower. We'll just say that.
7.
I'm
I got
at
a 9.
7.
Alright. 7 for Freyla. What was yours, Kunal?
7.
7,
Where's my token?
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Rubyx, what was yours?
I got a 9.
9, okay. And Mason.
9.
9, okay. Kunal and Freyla, you guys decide who you want to go first. And Mason and Rubyx, you guys decide who you want to go first among you.
Alright.
But to
What's your
start,
dexterity?
Nose goes.
What? No!
I'll let Freyla go first.
I like to think as you're like looking at each other, nose goes. What? All right. Jungrak, you're up first.
Go.
Yep. All right. Well. 15, 30. Alright, whatever. Alright, I'll just step forward. This time I'm gonna have the shield in hand.
Alright, you have the shield in hand. Okay, go up and you run up to the monstrous elemental as it's writhing and shaking about. Go ahead and make an attack roll, I assume.
I'm just double checking something.
Yeah, you got it.
I haven't been toggling on and off on my character sheet, but it's 17 with the shield and 15 without it.
Okay.
Just for future reference.
Sure.
Alright, so that's 16 total.
16 total. Alright, that I believe hits. Let me double check. I actually don't know this monster's AC. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Alright, D8 this time. That is 4 plus 3 is 7.
7 damage. Alright, you slash into it, and as you hit into it, doesn't seem to do as much as you would like.
Ugh.
Once again, the creature seems to have some sort of natural resistance to normal attacks.
Is this similar to the creature we encountered on the river?
Yes, it's very similar. It's a little larger, but it is similar.
It's larger.
Yeah.
Alright.
Little.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
I'm gonna yell back to them. Use ice if you have it. I can't really yell.
Alright, Killian.
Say less.
Well, I don't have ice, but I have these. So,
Pop.
question for you, Ben.
Yeah.
I can make it here.
Yeah.
Is this
Consider
flanking?
flanking?
Yeah, that's flanking.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
16.
16
On
it
the-
hits. Yeah.
It hits?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. That is, well, it should be, fucking 11 damage.
Alright. 11 damage as you swing the extendable staff down into it. Doesn't do as much as you would have liked. You bonus action attacking?
Yeah, sorry, I'm like writing down my things.
Oh yeah, no, take your time.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna do a key point to do flurry of blows.
Alright, you got it.
Are they both with advantage?
Yes.
Okay, so the first one is going to be a 15 to hit.
That hits.
And then the second one is gonna be, also a 15 to hit.
Okay, they both hit. Go ahead and roll damage on both of those.
Okay. It's gonna be 7 and 8.
Alright, 7 and 8. Okay. Alright, once again you punch your like elbow first and then punch a fist into the creature, and it almost feels like you're hitting and punching against like almost like a sandbag. It has like a lot of like pushback to it. It's not as... You don't get the give that you normally like on your punches. Is that all for you? Yeah, because you used your full movement bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done everything I can.
So, let's see. I would like both Jungrak and Killian to make strength saving throws.
Strength!
as the water elemental crashes down
saving throw.
onto
Yeah.
the floor and spreads out, and then rushes up underneath your bodies.
It does this? I don't know.
19 total.
19 total. Okay.
My strength plus 0. Okay. 18 total.
Okay.
You both
18,
drowned.
18 total. Okay. Give me a new mount. You guys both take. Oh. Hold on.
Yes.
You guys both take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it pushes you up, but you manage to grab on, and it doesn't. And it kind of swings its arms out at you, but you guys like manage to push it away and not get grappled. But 6 points of damage to both of you.
Okay, just making sure.
All right, so that is the water elemental's turn. Mason, you are up.
Huh? Oh. Huh. Can I try to move, like, I don't know, maybe somewhere all the way over to the right? Get a little farther away.
Right over here. That look good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you back further away, trying not to get a repeat of last time. I'm assuming you're using your short bow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
Question.
Answer, hopefully.
Sorry, wait, my computer froze real quick.
Take your time.
I can't ask the question.
In the
until I know
meantime,
what I'm
Rubyx, what are you up
asking.
to? Since you share initiative.
Question.
Okay, what's your
Okay.
question?
Alright, so I technically absorbed more cold damage,
Yeah.
but I took a short rest. Does that get rid of
I don't
the
know.
cold damage?
Let me check out that spell.
Because,
Absorb elements.
I mean, I think it only really
It
tells you about turn order. Like, it only mentions turns. So it doesn't mention, like, out of combat or... I don't know.
We'll say for the sake of this that you held it, although in most scenarios I think you would not be holding that damage. So for
Okay,
this scenario, we'll just say yeah, go ahead. But in most scenarios, no. The spell would just dissipate. Sound good?
Okay, I was just wondering. I wasn't gonna make a melee attack roll anyway because
Okay.
I have Ray of Frost now. So, I'm gonna run this way. Can I inspect like the fountains? Do they seem like they're not doing anything? Are they just normal fountains?
Yeah, from a quick cursory glance and your general intellect, and having seen the mechanism of the other one, you can definitely guarantee that it's not like the trapped one.
Okay, then I will go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay, go ahead. Mason, what is your question? You can't hear you again. Sorry. But you got time.
Okay. 20 not natural.
20 not natural, yeah, that hits.
Alright, I'm going to fit my prosthetic limb with a glove and aim it straight at like the elemental like Iron Man and shoot a ray of frost.
Alright. You congeal the frost energy and shoot out towards it. Go ahead and roll damage. Say
Okay.
something, Miss Peng.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you. What's your question? And
I no
damage?
longer have a question.
You no longer have a
I
question?
rolled a 10 to hit, so I don't think I hit.
a 10 to hit. Unfortunately, yeah, the arrow goes wide and kind of just like shoots underneath the water elemental. Sorry.
That's fine.
I rolled a 5.
A 5. Okay. The ice energy crackles around it, freezing a part of the water elemental. You do what appears to be a little more damage than you thought you were going to do. For purposes of this, you rolled 10 damage, so you can add that to your list.
Yeah.
Alright. That is Mason and Rubyx, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Kunal, you're up. As you're standing behind the elemental as it's rising and dropping and things are freezing around you, and you're just kind of like standing above the orb.
Can I inspect the orb real quick?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make a intelligence check.
Only +1. That is only an 11.
11. You can't really make ends meet with what this orb actually is. But, you know, you saw it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take out the... I think I still have that frost potion I had.
Okay.
And I'm just... I think it has 18 charges or whatever left.
Yeah, you got it.
So I'm just gonna uncap it and eat the whole thing into the monster.
Okay. Go ahead and
doing that
make a attack roll with your plus your dex.
Okay. That'd be a +3. 20, not natural.
20 not natural. Okay. So there's 18 charges left?
Yep.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Man, we have to smack this thing 18 times to kill it.
I can only hit things 3 times.
You can only hit things twice.
Oh gosh. That was
Spicy.
12. Okay. Alright. The bottle swings wide, swirls, turns, and it crashes right above the water elemental, freezing a large portion of it. Doing a considerable amount of damage. You can add to your damage tally 50 damage.
15.
That's a lot.
It's probably the most damage you'll do in a turn for quite a while.
God.
Wait, how much damage he do?
Dang.
50.
Lord.
Yeah, this thing's dead. GG.
I don't know about that.
Oh wait,
Good luck.
We still have to hit it.
actually, sorry, 25. Sorry.
Uh.
It's still a lot. It's still a lot of damage.
That's not 50.
That's not 50.
That's fair, but it's a little bit of
25,
damage.
25,
Why'd you throw out such a
25
big
damage,
number, man?
25 damage
Yeah,
in
now-
one shot
Bad.
is pretty
Well,
impressive
he's-
for not being a rogue.
Yeah, now he's frozen, so hit him.
Alright, yeah. He has a lot of frozen parts on him. Freyla, you're up.
Cool.
Jungrak and Killian are up next.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna empower my crossbow. With my Crimson Ray.
Okay.
Poke the tip of my finger on one of the bolts and run the
I
blood
probably
across
should've
the crossbow.
Yeah, you run your fingertip across the sharpened edge of the crossbow, bleeding a little bit. There's a flash freeze over the entire crossbow as like a mist begins to rise, and go ahead and roll the hit.
Yeah, now I roll max damage. Okay. I take 4 damage.
Okay. You take 4
Alright,
damage.
that's
You cut a little bit too much. You like, start bleeding a little bit too much. You're like, ah.
It's a 13 plus 7. I rolled a 20.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
That's a 3 plus 3, so 6 for normal damage.
6 for normal damage. Okay.
Oh, and then a 4 for frozen damage.
Okay. Rolled. Okay, sorry. 4 for frozen damage, 6 for normal damage. Okay.
Yes.
And since you did hit one of the frozen parts, the attack does do normal damage. And then the frozen damage was 4. Okay. You cracks a piece of the frozen part and does a bit of damage doing the other part. Okay.
Does the freezing damage do more, or is it just normal?
It's just normal damage.
Okay.
Yeah. But it does. It basically freezes over the part that you cracked, anyways.
Okay.
Jungrak.
Just making sure for the damage tally.
Yeah. Jungrak, you're up. Killian
Alright.
shortly behind.
So, like last time, are there frozen over parts that I can smack?
Yep, there's a lot of frozen parts because of Kunal. And because 2 people are dealing frost damage, or cold damage, there are going to be frozen parts this whole combat, probably.
Alright. We fought one of these things before.
Yeah.
Something similar. Does this thing look like it's, losing its will to fight, as they say?
In what sense? Do you mean like it's weakening?
Does it look... Yes.
Yeah, it's looking weaker. It's definitely taken a large hit.
Alright.
Okay, and then I move over as well.
Okay.
Alright. Putting my shield away.
All right. You got
That'll
it.
be my, bonus action, or whatever you want to call it.
You got it.
Does a 20 hit?
20 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. 5 plus 3 is 8. And I'm gonna action surge. I'm gonna attack him again.
So you do 8 points of damage, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
That is 9 plus 5, 14.
14 to hit. I think
Yeah.
that hits. Yeah, that just hits. Okay.
Alrighty.
Question: are these like elementals common in the area, or like
No.
is it definitely weird that we're running into these?
It was sort of so thinking back in the heat of battle, the water elemental that you encountered on the boat, they are native to that area, but they normally do not attack.
Okay.
And they aren't very common. But they are from that area, so it was more usual to like encounter it on the boat, but here in the middle of like you guys are landlocked right now. There's no fresh water nearby. Except for these
Right.
fountains.
12 damage.
12 damage. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Doesn't he have advantage?
Oh yeah, he does.
Oh. Should I just roll to see if I crit?
Yeah. You can roll
Okay.
both of those to see if you crit. Apologies.
Alright, that's a 4. And that's an 11.
Okay.
No, I'm alright.
Alright. Killian, you're up.
Like you said, there's lots of ice, right?
Yeah.
So like enough that I could do 3 hits and there's enough ice for 3 hits?
Yep.
Okay.
The torso of this thing is almost completely frozen because of Kunal.
Alright, Kunal. I want you
an
to...
ice dress.
Alright, Kunal. I know we're used to... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm too peppy. Alright, Kunal. I know we're used to me being, launching off of their backs, but I'm gonna need a vault for this one. So I want him to vault me because I want to smack him in the head.
Alright.
I'm not. How do I do that?
I think he's just doing it for flavor. It doesn't actually do anything. You kind of like lift your hands down, and he pushes off of your hands and vaults up and kind of like whacks in with the quarterstaff, and then begins 2 punches right afterwards.
Correct. So the first hit is a 17.
All right, that hits.
And then the second hit is a 17 again.
Okay. All these have advantage, by the way.
Yeah, I'm doing it with advantage.
Make sure.
And then the third hit is a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
So all three
I
of your
will-
attacks hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
So my quarterstaff will deal 9 damage,
Okay.
and then the unarmed strikes will do 13 total damage.
13 total damage. Alright, it is looking beat up. As you begin to slide back down onto the floor, the water elemental is going to kind of give out like this like swoosh of energy, and since it has a 10-foot reach, it's going to slam out at Kunal in rage, having been hit by the thing. Oh, Kunal. That's a natural 20.
Goodbye, y'all.
Does he
I
have
don't suppose there's anything I can do, right?
No, sorry.
Wait, does Kunal have a potion on him?
I do.
Oh no!
Max damage. Let's fucking see it.
Max crit
Let's
damage. I'm not even joking. Kunal, you take 36 points of damage.
Oh wow, I almost died.
Yeah, that was an almost instant death.
Oh, he didn't die, thank God. Oh my God.
At least I don't think I do. I only have 20 health.
Yeah, you would have to. It would have to be 40 damage to kill
You would
you.
have to? Jesus, okay.
But you are down. Like it just in fury slams down on you. You guys like he disappears into the water of the hand, and then when it comes back out, Kunal's just on the floor.
Yamcha crater.
Yamcha pose.
Can I fall onto the orb?
Yeah, he falls onto the pedestal, just kind of like.
Oh, you never grabbed it, did you?
But yeah, I also
No.
forgot to describe, like, as this is going on, Killian is up there, he, like, as he's jumped up from Kunal, he, like, has the staff extend, slams it down, like, presses the button again, it, like, collapses back down so that he can do his punches uninhibited. Okay. I don't even know who's next. Where's my mouse? Mason, you are up.
Huh? Oh. Okay. Is there 6 on it or no?
Is there, what?
Oh wait,
Ice
I'm
on
gonna...
it or no?
Ice, yeah, there's ice. What were you saying?
Alright, I'm gonna use one of my blood curses.
Okay.
When a creature you see within... Oh wait, is he within 30 feet of me? Oh, he is, actually.
Damn.
I can use my reaction to give him one final act of aggression so he can use his weapon attack one more time.
So you can
I
run
think
up...
it's normally meant to be used with enemies, but
If it works...
I may as well.
Alright, you can run up and take a claw attack, I'll say, Kunal. As it slams down, you kind of slash up at it, we'll say. So go ahead and make a claw attack.
And then if I empowered it, I could also...
That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm gonna empower it.
Okay.
And of course I roll max damage, so I take 4 damage for that.
Okay.
But
Jesus.
Freyla has
that
taken...
also lets you move half your speed.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make a move like... Who has the
Oh.
potion? Okay, I'm gonna make a move towards me then.
Okay.
So whatever half your speed is.
Killian has one, you have one, and I don't know who has the third one.
Half your
move
speed
in,
should
like,
be
that
15.
direction.
Wait, so the thing moves in the direction of Freyla?
Yeah. Well, he does.
So-
No, like, Kunal does. After he makes that attack. What was your damage, Kunal?
I got a 2.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Yeah,
What was your question, Mason?
Did it hit me
No.
at any point?
No.
Okay, well then I don't know why my hit points went down. Maybe because I dropped the phone on the keyboard.
That
I
might
got
do
hit
it.
by a dump. I got hit by a dump truck.
Yeah, did you notice the part where Kunal did a magic trick? He was standing up and then he was lying down.
He wasn't anymore.
And then my body moved.
I never thought about using it on allies. I mean, it works. Just that's kind of funny. Or what you doing, Mason?
I'm gonna try and fire an arrow at a place that has ice.
All right, go ahead.
Alrighty. That is 18 to hit.
18 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. You get sneak attack this turn too.
Oh, lit. Damage.
Tell me how you want to do this.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
I don't know.
She gets her revenge.
Fired.
Chaos Mason.
Oh,
Sounds like I'm salty about getting the kill stolen.
Time.
2 damage help. Did the 2 damage help?
also, sorry, it had a multi-attack, so it actually hits. It hit Killian too. You take 9 points of damage. You should be fine though.
Sure.
Wait. How do you want to do this, Miss Mason?
I don't really know anything fancy. I'm just gonna fire the arrows into the icy spots.
All right. As you fire the arrow into the icy spots, it begins to crack, and the eyes begin to dull, and it kind of ruptures, and all the ice goes spraying everywhere. It doesn't hurt anybody, but it goes spraying everywhere, like all the ice crystals crashing against the ground, and any watery parts of it just kind of splash down and wash the ice off to the periphery. And that is
My
combat.
body is just drifting away.
Yeah, Kunal's
in the water.
Just drifting in the water.
I'm over here now.
Face up.
Pause up.
But
Alright, I'm gonna
combat
go
is
give him
over, but for the sake of this, is anybody going to run to Kunal to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a potion.
Yeah.
Okay. You just
Yeah,
since
potions.
you're
Yeah,
taking
let's go.
your time with this, and we're not in combat, it's 2d4 plus 2, right?
2d4?
I think so. What's a potion of
Isn't
healing?
minor just one?
I think a minor potion is just 1, or like a regular potion.
Okay.
I hope I'm wrong. Oh, 2d4. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Well, there you go. You just get 10 points of healing. Kunal
just
immediately.
wanna
When the thing explodes,
2d4 plus 2. Yeah. Okay.
What'd you say,
I
Mason?
just want to say I'm
Mason.
we're... Oh, I was just saying when the thing explodes, I want Mason to look at Jungrak and just be like, "See, look at that! Your mentorship's already paying off."
I am quite beat.
I'm just gonna.
I gasped
turn
my
around and
breath,
give you
oh
thumbs
my
up.
god.
Yeah, for you remember there being, you remember an arm hitting you. You remember slashing at it as it came down on you, and then you remember running almost without your own willpower away, and then just collapsing.
What I missed.
Not much. You alright?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
try and help
approach
him.
the fountain now.
All right, you grabbing the orb.
Yes.
You pick up the orb. It's hefty. It's probably about 10 pounds. But nothing happens. You pick up the orb. No traps go off. Nothing of the sort.
Make the 2 orbs touch.
Yeah, you put the tiny one closer to the big one.
He just starts tapping against it.
Would you guys like to look around the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to take a closer look at the.
The
Can we
orbs?
loot? Did
Yeah.
it drop its backpack?
No, unfortunately, there was no loot on
Yeah,
the
you
on the
can loot
creature.
some water.
But
Ice, maybe.
off towards the back of the area, where this little pedestal is looking thing, there appears to be almost like this it has a slight glow to it. This armor that has it's leather armor, and it has carved into it little wave insignias and little seashell insignias.
Where is it?
It's all the way in the back, all the way
Bottom.
south.
Go ahead and back.
I
And there's
walk
also a
over
little
it.
lockbox
I guess we're all going over there.
Well, it's a lockbox around this log.
Yeah.
So it's
I'm gonna look that up
this
on the-
wide,
my
like this
distance.
tall, same kind of like that's the height. These are the dimensions. 2 of the sides are like this, but it's like really long. It's like a rectangular box.
Is there like a keyhole or anything?
No, there's just a latch.
Oh.
It's
Not even
it's
locked.
rusty though.
Ew.
So- Like the actual lockbox is sealed,
10 inches.
but it's locked. I mean, it's not locked. It's just
Can I
rusty.
like fling it open with my quarterstaff?
Yeah, you fling it open with your quarterstaff, and you reveal inside what appears to be 2 little scrolls rolled up.
Not
I
it.
thought you said squirrels for a second.
What do you mean, not it?
I'll get the scrolls.
All right, you pick up the
Doesn't
scrolls,
look like something I can do.
and you instantly die. No, I mean you pick up the scrolls.
Well, I didn't
You don't
mean it
know-
like that. It was more
Oh,
like
okay.
I don't think I can do anything with that.
You don't know what they do, but you have 2 scrolls now, 2 spell scrolls.
Now I have the scrolls, the 2
Oh.
orbs. This is exciting.
was
I don't know what
cool.
any of these are.
What about the armor?
The
It's
armor,
like
the armor is
Godzilla.
just it's like kind of like hung up by hooks back there. If you want, you can take
Let me
it down.
take a look at those 2 scrolls for a second.
I throw them at Rubyx. I want to get the armor. I'll pull it
Okay.
off.
You pull the armor off. You inspect it. It's pretty. It's got like this really intricate like wave and seashell design like carved into the leather.
I guess we'll just hold on to this until we can figure out what it is.
Yeah, and it gives off like a faint little glow. Rubyx, what are you doing with the scrolls?
Let's see. I can I identify them?
Yeah, you can identify whatever you'd like in this room. So are you just identifying the scrolls?
It depends on how long we're staying here, because like I can only use a ritual, or I can only use identify as rituals.
I think it's safe to assume that we've cleared out any immediate threats. So you can do your
Everything
ritual.
to Rubyx said.
Okay.
The 2 spheres, the big one, the small one, the armor.
So
This
what are you
is
starting
gonna
with?
take- let's go with the. Actually, yeah, let's just go with the 2 orbs.
Okay. Bigger one or smaller one first?
The smaller one.
The smaller
In
one?
hopes that I can make it easier on myself.
Yeah, you make a little crystal. You peer into it for a while. You grab your spell focus. You grab the pearl and kind of put it down onto the crystal. However, you inspect it. You kind of like you take your goggles from Killian and kind of just like inspect it. Kind of try to do like a little bit of ritual magic. This is so that you can add it to your stuff. Give me a second. I forget the exact name, but I want to give you the exact name. So that
The
you-
orb of Tonami.
Tsunami?
Yeah.
This
From
is
Shower
this is
Buddha.
what is in D&D Beyond is called an elemental gem, and it's specifically a diamond one. I think. Let me click on
Yellow diamond?
it. It's a blue sapphire. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
It's a blue sapphire crystal.
Is that the first one or the
And
big skull-sized one?
Actually, this is how I was going to do it. I'm just going to copy this and send it to you so that you can tell the group what you got.
Yeah, I haven't pulled up. This is incredible.
As you move on to the bigger orb, you spend the
You
10...
can conjure an elemental with this.
Oh,
And then the bigger orb.
The bigger orb, you peer into it for a while, and you spend the 10 minutes trying to identify it. You know it's magical, but its properties elude you. It seems to be something more powerful than your identify spell can really understand.
All right. Sounds good.
I guess
while
I'll
he's
carry
casting,
it for now. I'll take it back from Rubyx.
Okay.
Yeah.
while
You
he's
take both? Or
Big orb.
Yeah, you take the big orb, do you take the elemental gem?
Someone else can have it.
Sure.
I want it.
I said it first.
all right.
Alright, so Killian gets the
I look at both of them and I'm like,
Nah, I don't care. I heard Mason like be like, I want it, and I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Alright, he hands you the elemental gem. You can add it to your inventory.
Pretty.
yeah, you can cast Conjure Elemental with that.
Yeah, whatever. This will make a bitchin' necklace.
No.
Rubyx, what are you identifying next?
But yes.
Yeah, just the 2 scrolls are left, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah, there's 2
And
scrolls
armor.
and the armor.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the armor.
Does each identify take 10 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my God.
I'll pocket the 2 scrolls and I'll like look at the armor like on the way back. Let's just say.
Yeah, I'm definitely. While he's casting the spell on the first 2 items, I want to take a look at the pedestal at least.
Yeah. You take a look
We
at the
still need to
pedestal.
find out what's causing the storms, right?
Yeah. You take a look at the pedestal, and it seems to be kind of like glowing with these arcane sigils.
Dang.
Can I take a shot at trying to identify it, maybe?
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check. Those are I sent you the scrolls, and
Write them down too.
are you identifying the armor?
Well, okay, so I wanted to identify the 2 scrolls on the way back along with the armor. I mean, I'm just gonna pocket the scrolls because like it's gonna take a long time to
Sure.
identify them.
But
But I'll keep a mental note of the scrolls.
all right,
but
so
yeah.
you're identifying the armor?
No, not like I think I'll identify it on the way back.
I mean,
Unless-
it's up to you.
unless it's
Is your
pertinent
party
to-
is your party spurring you on, or are you guys content with waiting for him to do this?
I'm gonna investigate while he does things, so.
I'm gonna get bored and pull out my water skin.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, this may
go-
this may be of importance to us to know what
I'll
to do
I'll
next,
go
right?
make sure that you don't die investigating this.
Okay, I'll identify the leather.
Okay.
Armor.
I'm gonna put the thing back on the pedestal and see what happens.
Okay.
You put it back on the pedestal. Nothing happens. You
Yeah,
remove
just-
it.
Okay.
Actually,
You put it back on and it resummons the boss.
Yeah, it resummons the boss. No,
Alright, now go again.
when you actually
Experience
while you're in
farm?
what was your Arcana check? Sorry, we fell off of that. What was your Arcana check? Fred?
Yeah, I rolled a 3, so I got a 5 total.
Okay, so it's hard to make use of it, but when Kunal actually goes and puts it back in, the sigils zoom, light up again.
Interesting.
Like they light up brighter.
What
And
I
you guys
noticed
hear
that-
thunder crackling outside as he does that.
Hey, Kunal, pick up the orb again?
Bike.
Yo,
He disconnected when he picked it up.
Pick up the
Wow,
orb
what a
and
cool
he
magic
disappeared.
trick.
Died.
Oh god, he insta died.
Yeah, Kunal picks up the orb and then you hear the Discord disconnect sound over the room.
Instead of the sound of lightning, it's the Discord disconnect. Or the sound of thunder.
Give me just a quick moment, guys.
No.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
Damn.
So what you? So yeah, you put it in. The sigils glow again. The lightning begins crackling. You take it out, Kunal.
I think he died.
Oh, he died again. Well, in the meantime, I will send to you what I'm seeing if there's a difference. There is not. All right. I will send you the page on what you have identified for the armor. There you are.
Ooh.
What is it?
But yeah, Kunal, Freyla says to you, "Oh, remove the orb again." Do you?
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, the sigils like darken again, and you stop hearing the thunder outside. You stop hearing the storm.
It's like a magic trick. I'll do it like 3 more times.
Yeah, you...
Oh my god, can I like grab his paw?
you try
Freyla
to
just shoots him a glance when he's doing it.
but yeah, you
Yeah.
finished identifying everything. Rubyx.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop, like look around to the fountain, and then grabbing the leather, I'm gonna I'm gonna be like visually like surprised and then curious. Like I'm gonna furrow my brows and then go over to one of the fountains to make sure that what I'm thinking is right. And I'm gonna move the leather around in the fountain.
Okay, you move the leather around in the fountain, and as you do, it has almost no resistance to it. It moves very quickly through it, and when you let go of it, it doesn't fall down heavily to the bottom. It rises up to the top of the water.
Does he do this normally? Freyla says to Mason.
And when you pull it out of the water, there's no it doesn't feel wet. Like the leather's not ruined or tarnished in any way.
There's this can't be.
Huh?
I heard the slight call of waves as I identified it. Well, in my mind, I pictured a calm of waves.
Mm-hmm.
This is mariner's leather. So while wearing the armor, you have a swim speed equal to your walking speed. And when you start your turn underwater with 0 hit points, it causes you to rise 60 feet up towards the surface. So if you die or you fall unconscious, it'll shoot you up to the surface.
It won't drown you. Drowning prevention. It's like a life jacket.
That's a little niche for my liking.
Also, you don't wear leather armor.
Yes, I do.
I wear leather armor.
Don't you not?
He doesn't have to, but he does. He wears studded leather.
Oh.
Everyone has studded leather? I just have regular leather.
Yeah. Yeah, so
No,
you remember how...
He's the only one who has studded leather.
Yeah, so you remember how in our beginning, we all got paid? Yeah, there's a reason that was broke.
Can I hold on to it?
Would anyone like this armor?
I raised my hand.
Is there anybody
I
who
don't need
particularly
the
wants
armor.
a swimming speed?
I don't need the armor.
I can't wear armor.
I would like not to drown.
Okay, then Kunal gets the armor.
Does it raise your AC?
By 2.
No. Well, I mean, I guess.
It's
Honestly,
the same as normal leather, right?
I'd give it a Mason.
Normal leather makes your AC 11 before any bonuses.
Kunal and Mason interchange it.
No, it says I have the same armor class,
What
so it doesn't really
happened?
matter
Sorry,
to
I
me.
cut out for a bit.
You guys are discussing who gets the armor. Do you know what it does?
I think so. It's the thing that stops the drowning.
Yeah, and it gives you a swimming speed.
Yeah, equal to your movement speed.
So you become especially...
Ah!
I know that she the context is really funny.
I think it's funnier almost because she opened her mouth and then she just disconnected.
Hey, do you want the armor that gives you swimming speed? Disconnects.
Could have just said no.
Dang.
Yeah, I think the 3 of us are wearing leather armor.
I know.
Everyone has a higher armor class than me.
I am.
I wear leather armor
for a while.
So I will say from a mechanical perspective, all you guys would be adding to yourself would be the swimming speed and the rising 60 feet in water if you're at 0 hit points. So it's really up to you. I know that Mason has a fear of water for some reason.
That's why I was thinking you should give it a Mason.
Mason, this is yours. You will never get wet with this.
I don't think that's true.
I don't know if I believe you.
Well, the armor won't get wet.
You're right. But still, it's very good. Please have it.
All right, Ruby, I trust you.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't.
Now, if you don't
I don't
mind-
want to stir any problems up, but Mason did get both of the magical items for this, so.
Give it a Kunal.
Kunal, this is yours.
Yo, I'm
We
not
keep
like
you shade
the
from
cider.
water.
No, I'm saying like it doesn't have to be the
My vote.
armor. It can be that she has the elemental gem, and she has the armor now.
If anything,
Give me the armor. I want my gem.
okay. Never
Is the
mind.
gem a one-time use?
Kunal.
Yeah, the gem is a one-time use.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's shiny.
I don't even know what it does, to be honest. It's just pretty.
No, I
Yes.
can swim.
Right.
Does that mean I won't get seasick?
Maybe.
No, unfortunately, it has no bearing on your physical body.
Yeah.
I've just been drinking for a while now. How much
Yeah,
water?
Freyla's
do you
got like a
have?
really deadpan expression as she looks over.
We both know that there's no water in that water
The
skin.
water skin is basically empty at this point.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I
how
guess
full is it?
I pull out
start
my
walking
tequila bottle.
towards the
Okay.
exit.
But yeah, do you guys want to head out?
Rubyx,
I have the big gem still.
Oh yes.
do you mind examining this?
Sure. What is it?
I don't know, should we try to disable this more thoroughly? I don't know how.
I mean,
like,
you can
affect
write
this
it down,
pedestal
and
is.
then we can just do it on the way out.
We can.
I mean, you guys can check what's happening outside, and if
I'm-
it's up
Yeah,
to you.
I'll
We
check
can-
the
we
previous
can try to
rooms.
solve this problem ourselves, or we can report back what we found and let them handle it.
I think if the pedestal lightning cracking thing is like indicative, the storms might have subsided.
I wonder what the people outside thought was happening.
The
going on
storm
and
of all storms is happening, dude.
All right, you guys make your way out of the area. Night has fallen, but the storm is not completely dissipated. It's going to take a little bit more for it to dissipate, but when you walk outside, you're not blown around by the wind. The rain is stopped. It seems that whatever you guys did in there has calmed the storm surrounding Umberlee's temple.
And,
I'm gonna look around.
Cool.
It seems like that big gem was the cause of this problem.
Cheers to that. And I drink from my tequila bottle.
I'll hold the gem close. I guess we should bring this back.
Probably.
You guys have been traveling all day, and you guys just did fight twice. So are you
I
guys...
get it. I'm mechanically tired.
Oh, goodbye.
What happened?
Goodbye, Mason.
Or we can be real gamers and walk back to town and get that dank exhaustion point.
If we look more exhausted, maybe we can convince him to pay us more.
Exactly. I didn't say that
Also,
in character.
read something about resting. Apparently, we only have to sleep for 6 hours, and we can do 2-hour watches up into 8 hours.
Okay. Sounds good.
Interesting.
Wait, a long rest is 6 hours?
It's technically 8, but 6 hours has to be spent sleeping, and 2 hours can be used on light activity.
Okay. So
And it says like a standard watch, reading, eating, whatever, talking.
look at Kenny going above and beyond. Someone actually looked it up. Thank you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm curious. That's like, there's no way you have to sleep for 8 hours every time.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you guys doing? Are you guys walking all the way back to town, or are you guys? Because you guys will incur the exhaustion point like now, not when you
Why
arrive.
are there a million Rubik's on my map?
Oh my goodness.
Shadow clone jutsu.
But yeah, we're gonna go back to the world map.
Suppose we can
Not related to Atreus, by the way.
rest in the tower.
So are we gonna just camp or are we gonna head back?
I kind of want to camp.
Let's just camp.
All right.
It's been a long day and I'm tired.
Can we use the building as shelter?
I can set up some traps for hunting.
We should probably use the building as shelter.
Okay.
That's what Freyla just said.
Really, just shoot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. No, that was me agreeing with you.
He's taking his idea.
You said, should we use the temple as cover? I said, yeah, we should probably use the temple as cover or shelter.
By the way,
dude, I literally just.
Alright.
this happened in
Just
character.
the lady voice doesn't get drowned
You
out.
know what? I'm too tired for this. Okay? I was agreeing with you. I wasn't trying to steal your thunder, as it were.
All right. What are you guys setting up the watches with? Who's first? Who's second? And who's third?
I'll go first.
I'll go first. Wait. Does it have to be 2 people?
Oh,
watching?
it has to be 4 watches total. So
Has to be at least 8 hours.
Yeah,
So
I'll do
there
the
can
first
be-
one.
2 2-person watches and 1 Like
I'll
2
be part of a
ones.
2-person. I'm still a little damaged.
Okay. Who's first watch?
I'll
go.
I'll do it with Jungrak.
Okay. Second watch.
I'll do with someone.
I'll do it with him.
All right. Okay.
Wait, how many watches did there have to be?
4 total.
So Rubyx and then Freyla will do 1 each.
I shall take any time for the watch.
Okay. Rubyx is after Mason and Kunal, and then Freyla is last.
Okay.
BRB.
Okay. First watch, go ahead and make perception checks, and if you guys want to talk about any events, you can. On your little watch. Your tiny little watch.
Do I just make a roll with like advantage?
Both of you guys make individual rolls.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a natural 1.
Natural 1.
Excellent.
He's drunk, dude.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be drinking literally every time you can open your fucking water skin.
Did he say that?
No, but I did roll a natural 20.
So yeah, he can say that.
Yeah. Killian, you're just kind of like, you're tired. You guys have been traveling all day. Then you got into 2
You're tired
fights,
and you're fucking sloshed.
and you're sloshed. So you just kind of like, you start dozing off on the watch, and then Jungrak just kind of like slaps your shoulder.
Yeah. I'm watching.
Uh-huh.
But your watch goes by without any excitement or consequence. Kunal and Mason, please make perception checks.
Is this still a grassland?
Yes, it is still green.
So
Yeah.
my proficiency bonus is doubled. That is 14 total.
14 total. Okay. How far does your dark vision go?
60 feet.
Okay.
1 sec.
We are inside the temple, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are.
Okay. Just making sure. Man, I can't wait to wake up and more monsters are going to be in here.
14. Mason, what'd you roll?
More monsters, more EXP.
I rolled a 14, but I can't figure out the modifier because it's not
Okay.
moving.
Modifier is +0. So
So we both got 2 14s.
Alright, cool. Nice.
okay. As you guys are on watch, and kind of have your items on you and laid out, I would like both of you
Okay.
to make wisdom saving throws.
Hey.
Oh,
Oh
you
goodness.
know I don't like those.
Excellent.
Sorry.
I only got a 12.
17.
17. Okay. Mason, you notice Kunal goes a little silent for a second. You guys were like kind of like talking, and you're like, "Look at this pretty orb." And
And I showed her my pretty orb.
And Kunal, you feel yourself all locked up. You got the orb in your hands. Walking up from the temple entrance, because you didn't notice them, because they rolled a higher stealth than your perception. 3 people donned in shell, like the armor is literally made out of shells, come up. Please make a contested strength check. Miss Pang.
What does that mean?
It means that you make a strength check versus somebody else.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's 5.
Has any loud noise
Uh-oh.
been made yet?
Not yet. They pin Mason to the ground, and they cover your mouth, muffling you. You can't talk. And a third person comes to the paralyzed Kunal and takes the orb out of his hands. And then
I'm paralyzed when I have like a death grip on it.
Yeah, you're paralyzed, but they can still take it from you because you have it out.
I'm assuming he's entranced.
No, he is paralyzed. Someone used
paralyzed,
old person on
paralyzed.
him and attempted to use it on Mason. Kunal, as they get about, like, the person who took it from you gets about 30 feet away from you. Go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw.
That is a 14.
14. You unlock. You still can't move because you're just recovering from it. And as they see you kind of like...
I'm gonna roar.
You roar. Everyone wakes up. They begin to double dash away. They are now 60 feet away from the campsite.
Hey Ben.
Am I up?
Yeah.
Hey Ben, how much time has passed from my my rest? How much time has passed from watch to where we rested?
2 hours.
Would you count that as a short rest?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna action surge and run after them.
I want
doing
to
this? Okay.
I want to dash after them.
I'm going to action surge and use as much movement as I can to catch them, which I think is a total of 120.
Okay. You catch up.
All right. If I see him dashing,
I'm going to tackle whichever one is holding the orb, because I assumed that I would notice the fucking giant blue orb in one of their hands.
So your dash would be 100.
Oh wait, that's my action.
Yeah.
So if I went
60 feet.
full dash 60, then move another 30, that's 90.
90.
And then I still have an action, so my action will be to tackle that guy.
Well, no, if you use action surge to dash, you will just catch up with the person.
So then I still have a standard action.
No,
no.
No, yeah. You used your
So-
you basically double dash.
Okay, so I'm blowing everything to catch up to them.
Yeah, to catch up to the guy
that-
holding the orb.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay, can I roll my hit die then?
Do you have any left?
I have one.
Sure. If anybody has hit die left, they can roll it.
Oh, true.
Yay,
We
one!
slept for 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Oh, probably.
Man,
Let's go.
Okay.
this is Jungrak's finest hour, dude.
Bro, I have a D10 and I haven't rolled anything higher than
D10 plus 3.
All right.
Only heal 5,
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, actually, wait, no, I don't have.
So
that left.
what I imagine happens is I see Jungrak dash and I just like follow suit and I'll dash. So my single dash would be 80 feet of movement.
Okay.
Did I make it?
Yeah, you make it to him.
Wait,
Actually, no,
did-
you don't.
did they-
80 feet, you don't.
You're just shy. I think my full movement is 90.
Yeah.
Did they all take off? Or like, because there was
You're
one that
passing.
was-
You're passing 2 of them. 2 of them are 60 feet away. One of them's 90.
Yeah, one of them is farther away. I'm at the lead goon. You would be with the other two, if you want to like. Well, I mean, you can't really do anything, but
Then did they all leave?
Yeah.
actually, you have a bonus action still.
Because
I
there
do.
was one that like
I'm just like I'm waiting for like
Two of them.
that to happen.
There was 3 of them.
Yeah, you would run
So two
past
of
the
them-
2 that were lagging behind. I'm catching up with the guy with the orb.
2 of them grappled and pushed Mason to the ground.
Mhm.
Kunal was paralyzed,
Yes.
and they
Yeah,
ran
the guy
away.
with the orb ran out, right? He was like first.
Yeah.
But then what about the other 2 that were holding Mason?
Oh, what happened?
They're
when
30
you
They
dashed?
ran away
They're
once
free.
Kunal freed himself.
When you dash, you double your movement.
Yeah, they dashed, so they ran 60 feet away.
So,
So how far away,
the
Vic?
other two
Can
are
I?
60 feet away. Can I dash
Okay.
as like my bonus action?
Yeah, you make it
Can
to them
I-
with cunning action.
Can I take aim?
I look over to Mason, and wait, have I regained any spell slots?
No, I'm sorry.
No, it's only a short
Never
rest.
mind.
Can I aim for a leader? He's 90 feet away.
Sure.
Okay. Ugh.
I run out and I
That is a 21 to hit.
Okay. 21 hits.
That is a. Pretty sure it's just a D8 plus 3. uh, 11 damage.
11 damage.
Ben seems so unimpressed. Like
11 damage.
In before
It
this
is
is an
big.
encounter that we're not able to actually fight.
Um,
And he's
Because we're
like,
level
yeah,
2.
I don't actually know how many.
I
hit
want my
points I have."
orb!
Because we're all level 2.
okay, you do 11 damage to the person. It kind of hits them in behind. Okay. Having immediately gotten up from getting up, Jungrak, you do not have weapons drawn or anything.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
I'm essentially trying to grapple him. I just want to tackle him, stop
Yeah.
him.
So wait, how far are they again? Forgot.
The guy that I'm close to is 90 feet away, and the other 2 are 60.
so I'm 10 feet from the guy.
Yeah, but you're also 20 feet in front of the other 2.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna
In
go
the heat
up.
of the moment, would Jungrak be able to like tell me like what I should do?
I wouldn't have said anything. I would have just gone. I'm leaving it to you.
all of a sudden, from 60 feet away from you, Jungrak, you see an ice shard, and it slams straight into your chest, like embedding itself almost like an arrow, and you take 16 points of cold damage.
16?
Amazing. Am I, does that impede my movement whatsoever? Or is that just a lot of pain?
Oh, I'm sorry. You also take 7 points of piercing.
Alright, I'm using Relentless Endurance, you fuck.
You get hit by the ice shard, and the cold spreads all across your chest. Your vision goes blurry for a second, but you kind of like pound your chest and shake it off, and you're at 1 hit point. So Kunal shot. What are you doing, Killian?
I'm assuming those shots came from the guy in the back, the people behind me.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
they did not. Came from ahead of Jungrak.
Oh,
There was more of him.
Can I
wait,
see
wait. It came from ahead of Jungrak, like from the guy. Did it
Yeah.
come
60
from the
feet
guy?
in front of me? No.
You guys can't see this person.
Okay, that's foreboding.
He's
Okay,
at-
okay, hold on. I'm confused, and everyone keeps talking. So you're saying this came from an unknown location, not these 3 people?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure what to do.
I'll shout, Jungrak, leave him! Get out of there! Retreat!
I think that's the wise move.
Yeah, I'm gonna run out. I'm not gonna dash, but I am gonna cast my Crimson Right on my crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot one of the closer guys, like in the leg.
It would still be active, the Crimson Right.
It resets every short rest.
Oh, every short rest. I'm sorry, I thought it was every long rest. Okay, yeah. You activate the Crimson Right.
Let me think.
Okay, that's an
Okay.
18 plus 7.
Okay,
What
you
would
hit.
Jungrak do here?
You hit one of the closer guys. Go ahead and roll damage.
Bro, I haven't rolled anything higher than a 3 for damage. Unless it's against me. I rolled a 2 plus 3, so 5
Alright, 5.
piercing damage and 4 freezing damage.
Alright, you got
Hey
it.
Ben,
What's up?
is there any way that I can stop this guy that I just ran up to?
Now that it is... Oh, wait. It's their turn now.
Oh, great.
So the guy's going to... He is going to have one hand on the orb, like kind of like football style, and he's going to turn around and slash towards you.
He's naked.
Okay.
My AC is 15.
Yeah, that hits, and he slashes at you. It takes you down your 1 hit point.
Mm-hmm.
You actually take, I guess I'll roll it so you know how much damage you take. For the logs, you take 5 points of damage. And Jungrak is unconscious.
Alright.
Alright.
Is the guy shot in the leg slowed down at all?
I sprinted to like catch up with one of the guys.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Tackled me.
just so you guys know, I think, yeah, it was Rubyx. Rubyx called for you guys all to fall back, and since I am now no longer in a position to do anything, you should act accordingly.
Yeah.
Shut up, you're dead.
This is like immediately after they ran away, like after
Yeah,
they
so
got off me. I sprinted to catch them.
you are as she is doing what she is doing right now, you are getting hit
Perfect.
to go down.
Okay.
Is Mason near me then?
Mason is up
so-
with Killian.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and like swing at one of the guys' like hands, specifically.
Yeah.
Cut his whole hand off.
Yeah, that's the goal, buddy.
Alright, Freyla's gonna shout, go after the guy shot in the leg.
Ben is just
That's 16 to
increasingly
hit.
unimpressed.
No, I'm amused. All right, what'd you roll?
16.
That hits.
Oh, lit.
Chop a
Alright.
finger off.
Dude, she's kind of just pissed off, so we'll see. 11 damage.
11 damage. You slash. The fingers are bloodied. You don't know if you chop them off, but they're bloodied. The one holding the sword, and they kind of this one's a man. The one that Killian is engaged with is a woman. It looks pretty bloodied up.
Which one did I shoot?
You shot the one that she just attacked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's got an arrow and a bloody hand.
So, to keep this all straight, all of you guys. So Rachel just got her turn. Did Killian do anything? He dashed to get there.
No. Yeah, I was waiting for people to finish.
Okay, go ahead.
So so Jungrak is between me and the guy holding the orb.
Yeah.
So call me crazy, but can you remind me of your potion rules? So it's like if it's a bonus action, I roll, but if it's an action, it's like full.
Yeah, but you already dashed, and if you dashed, you could get 80 feet, but you'd still be 10 feet away from Jungrak.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wow.
He booked it.
How far did Jungrak go?
90.
Jungrak uses action surge to dash twice.
Yeah.
I mean, but I got 80 feet, so he should only be 10 feet from me if that's the case.
Yeah.
He is 10 feet from you.
Yeah, he's 10 feet from you after you dashed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're still on your first turn, right?
Yes.
No. Oh wait, I am on my first turn.
Yeah. You dashed to get to when you realized that you couldn't get to Jungrak.
Do you have like an empty map, Ben? I think like.
Yeah. Here,
He didn't think we'd be this stupid.
I didn't think Mason would pass her wisdom save. If you want the honest opinion.
Well, regardless.
Is this one big enough?
After Kunal broke out, if he let out a roar, the same thing would have happened.
Okay, Jungrak, you're right here. I'm just going to. I forgot to add these things in, so I'm just going to use city guard looking.
Yeah.
The city guard. What are they doing?
There's one right here. So Freyla, how close did you get to the other people?
I just ran 30 feet so I could take my action to.
Okay.
What do you call it?
30 feet back
To
here.
shoot.
I'm at the very beginning.
So I'm
Hey, wait a
pretty.
minute. Why is there
like,
two
all
of
the
me?
way back here?
I don't know how far. 30 feet.
So these guys are right here. I'm gonna put
You'd be
Mason.
20 away from these guys, right?
I'm gonna put Mason down. Mason would be right here. Well, technically, Killian, he hasn't gone down yet when you're hitting, so you made it to right here because you decided that you couldn't make it to Jungrak, so you were going to engage with these people.
Okay, so he's only
Wait,
90 feet.
I decided that.
Well, that's what you and Jungrak was going all the way over there, and you realized you couldn't catch up to the other person. This was before he went down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay.
here, right?
Okay, but like I'm just confused as to like how I'm still on the same turn then.
Because I forgot you were there for a second.
Yeah, we're just going back to see if you need to do anything.
So I'm on a new turn.
Yeah. You're on.
Okay.
You're on. Yeah. So that's how far you are. Kunal's all the way back there.
Yeah, I only took one shot.
Rubyx is still at the campsite. Am I missing
Okay,
anybody?
should
1,
Can
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No.
Okay. I'm just making sure that this is the move.
It's up to you. I'm not gonna weigh in on this since I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious.
Yeah, I think it's a lost cause. I
Yeah,
would agree with Rubyx.
So, what I'm gonna do is use my action to disengage.
Okay.
Right.
Sure.
I'm gonna run up and try to okay, I know I'm weak, but like I can try to like save Jungrak, right? I'm like,
Yeah. When Jungrak went down, when the person saw he went down, they moved an additional 30 feet away.
so this guy's just gone.
Well,
I would say so.
He's off the page. He's not gone.
I still see the guy in front of Jungrak.
Yeah, I haven't moved him. I'm just gonna put him there. You guys, you can see him. He's 30 feet away from you, but he's technically off the page at the moment. If you guys continue to pursue, then we'll make do and we'll fix things up. But
I don't think we should.
Yeah, me either. But I think we should. Like grab somebody. So
No grabbing anyone. Retreat.
I
This
can't
is
hear
a
you.
lost cause.
I can't hear you.
Like legitimately, I think I'm too far to hear you.
I can't hear you.
If he was yelling at you, you'd be able to hear him. He's only like 100 feet away.
Did you yell?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like
Okay.
80 feet away. So
Okay, then I'll listen. And
Good idea, old man. Throw him off. Make him think we're not gonna grab him.
Yeah, I will just I use my action to disengage. I'll do a bonus action to do Step of the Wind and to dash and try to take Jungrak with me.
okay, make a strength check.
Oh boy.
Gonna jump
You're
over rock.
I'm gonna use luck.
Big shocker.
There it is.
Okay, so I rolled 17
Okay.
total.
Yeah. Oh, with the minuses? So you actually rolled pretty high.
Yeah.
All right, you in a moment of adrenaline, you throw Jungrak kind of on your back. He's like still kind of trailing behind you because you can't get him fully over your back, but you got enough of him to like drag him along, and you begin running him back.
So I can do 60 feet
Okay, step of the
from
wind.
where we are.
Yeah, you got it.
So I will run. I can get like just behind Freyla.
Okay.
I wouldn't run between the two enemies.
I disengaged.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's dodging out of the way from stuff. They're also not focused on him. Mason,
Yeah, they're just trying to get the hell out of here.
you're still engaged with one of them.
So I'll just Jungrak's over here too. I can't move.
Yeah. And you heard Ruby say retreat.
So what do you want to do?
I guess I want to disengage.
Okay, you disengage and you run back. They continue running. Their forms getting smaller and smaller.
Cowards.
Were they all human?
They appeared human.
Okay,
There
I'm gonna go to a
there was,
blood
there was
stain.
one woman, there was 2 males, and 1 unseen attacker.
I'm gonna look at all the bloodstains after we regroup.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, 17 plus 7 or 16 plus 7 damage. What the
I'll
fuck?
use
man?
Cure Wounds on Jungrak.
I will say though that
Oh.
technically this was an encounter that was considered hard, but not deadly. So
So you have 5 hit points, Jungrak.
Uh,
So it's like we had a chance.
yeah, you
Did we
guys
use
had
a
a
lot of
chance.
potions?
Okay. I guess I'll pick up all the blood I can find.
You guys haven't used
Alright.
any potions
Pretty
yet.
nice.
so
Didn't I use one
Jungrak-
on Kunal?
Oh, you did use 1 on Kunal, so you still have 2 left. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I just
So-
use Cure Wounds.
So Jungrak's laying unconscious. He just goes, fucking opens his eyes, looks side to side, really panicked. Sees that they're running away.
Did we get him?
I'm not gonna. No,
Yeah.
No, I know.
no. He's not. He's not gonna say anything, but he looks extremely fucking pissed off.
Okay, so I got 2 different bloodstains-ish
Okay.
from 2 people.
Kenny, hold on, Kenny. Can I message? Hold on. Do you still have spell slots?
No, I just used the last one to bring Jungrak up.
Like, you guys have all seen Jungrak get annoyed, but now he's fucking angry.
Jungrak, I know how you feel, but there is no way. There is no other way.
I'm not.
They
gonna
caught
answer
us
you.
by
Imagine trying to
surprise.
amputate someone's hand. She was also pretty bad.
Yeah, Mason got a really good lick in.
Whatever
did
those
Freyla.
guys are, those guys mean business, and we are not ready to face them.
Do you guys try and get some rest, or are you guys pursuing?
I don't think we should. We didn't
No,
know how. I didn't know how many people were. That
Yeah,
attack
we're-
that hit him
we're
came
gonna
out of
rest.
nowhere.
What if if I used a potion on Jungrak, could like Kunal like not have cure wounds? Because like I was gonna do that, but like I didn't know if like I still had it in me after that turn.
Yeah, I mean,
Well-
I would say that since he already did it, you can't take it back at this point.
Also, if we're letting them go, I assume that whatever our little pseudo initiative is over with.
Yeah.
All right. Well, after whatever healing is given to me, Jungrak's gonna stand up. They're gonna pay for this. He's gonna ball his fist. You'll hear his knuckles crack.
I'll take everything I can find that
They
came
are
off of
going
him.
to pay for this, and he's gonna look Rubyx straight in the eyes.
At the most, they've left a blood trail, but it's not a like particularly heavy one. They aren't like bleeding out,
All right.
but there's some
Jungrak's
blood that you
gonna
can
pull-
find. But they didn't drop any items.
Yeah,
Jungrak
I'm gonna.
Jungrak will slowly walk back to the temple, assuming that we're going to stay camping there because all of our
Sorry, but,
stuff's
like-
there.
Yeah, we gotta recover.
The like deep, brooding, vengeful voice in the Batman t-shirt just.
Yeah, man.
Freyla and Rubyx take their watch. Shakily, Mason and Kunal finish theirs.
Wait, so does that mean we don't get the benefits?
No, you get the benefits of a long rest. This was like if someone came into your room in the middle of the night and like shook you awake and said, "Get up, motherfucker!"
This whole encounter
like,
probably took a
again.
few minutes.
Yeah, this was a few minutes, and like, yeah, maybe one could argue that it takes you like 30 minutes to fall asleep again, but I wouldn't say you don't get the benefits of a long rest.
Okay.
You guys
Sad face.
rest kind of almost immediately struck down after such a high victory. And finish your long rest. And you guys level up to level 3.
Oh.
Cool.
No, I
No.
refuse.
Yeah, I also refuse.
You,
Can I take their levels then if they don't
you
want
really think James is gonna level up his character right now? You're funny.
Can I
Well, he
have
has
his
to
level?
because
He's
we're
not
gonna
using it?
roll. We're gonna roll HP right now.
Then I don't accept. I don't accept level 3. All the way baby Smarter's pay.
I'm going for a straight level 2 run of this campaign.
Straight level 2 run.
Level 2 only percent
God.
wins
Man,
campaign.
if you're not a coward, you do a level 1 run.
Alright, can I give someone else my level 1 or my level 2? And I'll be level 1 forever.
Fuck.
See, the
So
whole
we're
goal is
gonna-
to put money into getting me really high AC so that I'm somewhat viable until, like, you guys are level 10.
Yeah.
Just give me a total of 25 AC, and I only have 11 hit points.
Okay, so Freyla, you're gonna go first. Go ahead and roll your hit die for level.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god, I hope I roll a 1 again. That'd be really epic.
Well, you get to re-roll that.
Oh, so I don't get to reroll a 2 though, right?
You do.
I do?
Yeah, for martial classes, you, Jungrak, and Kunal get to re-roll your 2.
I rolled a 2 again.
All right,
I'm a
you
martial
re-roll
class.
again.
For you can't roll lower than, what is it, half? You can't roll lower than a 5, I think.
I
No,
rolled
you,
a 6.
you got a 6.
I rolled a 4 the first
Alright,
time.
So 6 is your HP. No, you
6
that
plus Constitution, right?
Yeah, well that adds automatically on D&D Beyond. So when you go into your rolled HP, you can just add 6, and the
Oh, manage
Constitution
HP.
will be.
Rolled HP.
Wait,
So
so
I have
you
19 right now. That means I add
Oh,
6
do a long rest. Oh yeah, like 19. You add a 6 to that, so it'd be 25 to your rolled HP. Jungrak, go ahead and roll your hit die, D10.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Okay.
Bro, I swear to God, this is Jungrak's finest hour. I rolled a 10. God
Alright.
damn it! Why did I have to get put down like a dog? Damn it!
Killian.
I've rolled max on every
so
D10.
you said
roll I rolled.
martial classes can re-roll a 2.
The ones with D10s.
You're fucking rude.
So you rolled a 2?
Yes.
No, I haven't rolled, but it's
Okay.
just well, I rolled a 1.
So you can re-roll that. Everyone
Right.
everyone can re-roll once.
Except me. Yes, I know. Oh, you said 1. Never mind.
I rolled a 2 twice in a row.
7.
7.
And
Oh,
you said
did someone die? Oh, it's just Jungrak. Nobody cares.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So you rolled a what?
you're talking to me?
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
Nice. Okay. Go ahead and add that to your rolled HP. Just so you guys know, Constitution is added automatically by D&D Beyond, so you don't have to worry about that. Kunal, go ahead and roll your D10.
I only got a 5.
Unfortunate, but, you know.
Yep, I
not
got
bad.
a 4 the first time. a
Okay,
5 this
Mason,
time.
go ahead and roll a D8 for me.
Try.
And tell me the result.
3.
Level 3.
Unfortunate. Okay. D8 for you, Rubyx, as the last person.
Dude, what the
All
fuck?
right.
Ben, it's not saving.
Yeah, mine's not saving either.
Take a long rest. Maybe that'll fix it.
I don't like.
You know,
I
I'm gonna count that.
took a long rest and then I click apply, and then when I go back to my page, it's still 21.
Are
Yeah,
you
mine
are you
didn't
going? Are you clicking like the
change.
back? Are you clicking
Alright.
the return button, or are you like going back to it like through forward?
I was clicking the little. I was clicking the little sheet like at the end of the little page.
I will double check it for you guys. Just remember your
Yeah,
number.
mine's not changing at all.
Rubyx, what's yours?
I got a 5, so just above half.
Okay.
Yeah, it's staying 21. I'm upset.
What should I do on the website?
It says you're 28 out of 28, Kunal.
Okay, so it's just not showing on my iPad.
Yeah.
Does mine say 28?
Yes, yours says 28 as well.
Okay, well it's just my page then.
Jungrak says 25, so you haven't put it in. Battle.
Yeah, no, I haven't put it in yet. I'm trying to pick my stuff.
Rachel, do you know how to put it in?
Yeah.
Bro, what?
I'll do
Wait,
it
hold
in a
on.
second.
Oh, okay. I thought you had only 15 hit points. I was like, the hell?
No, I didn't do it yet. Sorry.
Alright, so you guys added your stuff. What subclasses is everybody choosing? We'll go down the line. Freyla.
Oh,
Keep on dropping that.
I'm going the Order of the Profane Soul.
Okay. Jungrak.
Yeah, I'm going Battle Master.
Battlemaster. Killian.
I will be going the way of the Drunken Master.
Alrighty. Kunal.
I'm going Beastmaster.
Beastmaster. Mason.
1 second.
Alright, Rubyx.
I shall take the Alchemist subclass.
Okay. If you guys have anything that you need to do for your class, if it requires making like some extensive choices, then I guess we won't do that now. But if it doesn't, go ahead and just figure that out real quick. But for now, that is
Yeah,
where we're going
closed.
to end tonight's session.
So all
I'm going to
sad.
end the actual stream. Goodbye.